They won at South Allegheny 37-15. They destroyed Quaker Valley 61-7. Their only loss came at Armstrong 49-7. They defeated Mount Pleasant here 2 weeks ago 24-6. And they were able to defeat Shadyside Academy last week 12-7 on a miraculous pick six near the end of the game that I was fortunate enough to broadcast. East Allegheny started their season by defeating South Park 19-6. They won at Jeanette 31-12. They lost to Elizabeth Forward 42-7. They defeated South Allegheny 33-14. They defeated Greensburg-Salem 42-21, and they were able to win against Valley 38-14. The all-time series is East Allegheny 6 wins, Freeport 5 wins, and 1 tie. So I am looking forward to this one along with Brandon. We've been waiting for this game really all week. How about it, Brandon?
Yeah, let me tell you, we messaged each other on Monday like, hey, what are you doing Friday? Let's go to the Freeport game.
Yeah.
And that's how we're here. Hey, you did mention that East Allegheny was ahead by 1 game in the win-loss, but last meeting, Freeport had the W, and we'll see if that continues to tie up the series.
Yeah, and that's definitely what the Yellowjackets are hoping for. We are here at Military Appreciation Night, and I'm going to tell you, it was first class. You know, the band was on the field, the cheerleaders, they brought out all the veterans. Freeport this evening is wearing their camo tops with their gray pants. So each one of the seniors had a flag, and it was really a special occurrence that we got to witness here before the start of the game. So,
no Vegas gold, though.
No Vegas gold tonight. You know, that's my favorite. But my hat's off to Freeport on the pregame. East Allegheny, you're going to see them tonight in their white with yellow pants, blue stripe down the side. Kind of remind me a little bit of the old Pitt jerseys there, Brandon.
Yeah.
So we have the camo on the one side, and then we have the white on the other side. Key players tonight for East Allegheny. Quarterback is Michael Cahill, 6'1", 175. He is a converted receiver. Watch out for him. And in the backfield, Trey Jeter, senior, 6'4", 205. So if I'm Freeport, that's probably who I am keying on to try to stop the Wildcats from East Allegheny. Freeport wearing their camo tonight. Zach Croney, who had the big pick six last week on defense. He is also their quarterback. Ben Lane, Zach Clark, who we saw make a huge block to spring on Freeport's first score last week. Brady Stuyvesant, Jackson Ford, Parker Lucas. Freeport is led by a host of seniors. Jackson Reiser, Dean Fuhrer, Carson Kasecki, and of course we have the kicker, Isaac Wetzel, Jack Smetak, Jacob Bollinger, Braden Gunther, Jackson Butterbaugh, and Peyton Westerdorf. So Freeport has a lot of experience on that field. Captains are heading to midfield on top of the big yellow jacket. So we have number 59 for Freeport, Brady Paga. Number 5, Brady Stuyvesant. Number 6, Ben Lane. And number 22, Jackson Reiser. Now keep in mind, they're wearing different numbers tonight because they're in those camo jerseys. So you're not going to see what you're used to seeing with different numbers from different players.
That's right. Ben Lane, normally number 2 tonight. Number 6 might throw us off a little bit at first, too.
We will try to stay with you the best we can because these numbers are a little harder to read than the normal Freeport jerseys.
Yeah, it's like Freeport doesn't even have a team out there. You can't see them.
Freeport has won the toss, and they are going to elect to defer. So East Allegheny will receive. So East Allegheny will get the ball first. We have one minute on the clock counting down here at Freeport. We couldn't do what we do without our wonderful sponsors here on High Top Sports Network. Our scoreboard sponsor this evening is Steffi's Country Catering. The Friday night lights are once again shining brightly, and that means Steffi's Country Catering is ready to fill your tailgate. with the best home-cooked food in the area. Call them to cater any event, big or small, whether it's football or tailgate, a fall wedding, a family reunion. It's a guarantee that Steffi's Country Catering will leave your guests satisfied and stuffed. Make it a point to check out their weekly Sunday takeout special, and remember, Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order. Mention High Top Sports Network for a special 10% discount when you choose Steffi's Country Catering for next event. Call Terry, 724-548-5047, or search Steffi's Country Catering, located at 603 Reesdale Road in Adrian, on Facebook to place your order today. And I personally know Terry, and he is a great guy. Go out and support his business. Terry is a great sponsor of High Top Sport Network and of all the athletes in the area, no matter what sport.
That's right.
Okay, we're ready for some football here. And we have my man, my favorite shoes in the whippeal, the aqua shoes of Mr. Isaac Wetzel, ready to kick off. Back deep for East Allegheny. What do you see there, Brandon? Looks like Cahill and Banks, I believe.
Does look like it.
Let's see, that's number 3, so that is Brendan Rutledge, and he's got room up the middle, breaks a tackle, and gets out to about the 26-yard line. And that is where East Allegheny will take over 1st and 10.
There's a good burst of speed for him out there. The one thing you didn't mention that intrigues me is, excuse me, the quarterback is a wide receiver converted to quarterback. That makes me automatically think scrambler.
Yeah. I think East Allegheny is going to have a lot of speed, if I had to guess. It's very important that Freeport limits the big play. As you can see, the last 3 games, East Allegheny 33, 42, and 38 on the scoreboard. So this team is used to putting up points. Let's see what happens. We have trips to the near side, man in motion, and they're going to give it to him. That is number 18 around the end, and he picks up, let's say, 5 yards. That was Jarrell Steele, and he is a 9th grader. So first carry to Jarrell. They give him 5 on the play. It will make it 2nd and 5, about the 30-yard line. Second down for East Allegheny. Number 11, Trey Jeter beside Cahill. This time we have trips to the far side. We have movement. And that is going to be encroachment, I believe, on the Yellowjackets. Let's see what the white hat, the official, elects to call here today. And we have, yes, that's exactly what we have. So that is going to move the ball 5 yards. And it's still going to be 2nd down. So it is now 2nd and 1 for East Allegheny. Very smart early in the game. Try to slow down that pass rush. Trips handoff, quick hitter up the middle, number 11. That was Trey Jeter. He is going to get the 1st down, move the chains. So East Allegheny is able to convert on their first down of the ball game. That's going to put the ball at the 38-yard line.
And there was, Doug, I don't know if you saw it or not, I believe number 9 for Freeport, kind of hesitated there. Whenever he heard the hike, he was like, do I go in now?
Right. And once again, trips to the near side. And this time it's going to be a fake pass, roll out. And there's the scramble that we were talking about. And he's got room. Oh, great move. Great move there by the quarterback. That was Michael Cahill. Got way farther than I expected on that play, Brandon. That is a 1st down. Some very shifty moves. Looks like he is going to be tough to bring down tonight. It's going to push the ball into Freeport territory. So 1st down, East Allegheny at the Freeport 48-yard line.
Yeah, anytime you see that wide receiver became a quarterback, you just think, like, he can take off probably. He probably does have the moves to get by people.
Yeah. So far, I'm watching East Allegheny, and right away I'm reminded of the old NFL run and shoot days. Crazy. Okay. So we're back. Cahill, 1st down. He's got Jeter beside him. Let's see what he does this time. Freeport showing blitz. There's a quick handoff, and that is going to be Jeter. And this time, Freeport is all over him. So nice job there. Tackle was made by, what number are we? It's so hard to see these numbers. That was number 9, Parker Lucas on the stop. Parker's a senior for Freeport. Nice job there. We're going to call it a loss of 1. So 2nd and 11. Ball is now on the Freeport 49-yard line. We got Brandon running the camera here. He's running the scoreboard. He's got it all working here.
If
in
I'm
the
a little
computer.
quiet, it's because I'm not used to this much of a workload.
Handoff to number 18 around the end, and a very minimal gain again. That was Jarrell Steele. So the freshman for East Allegheny, he's 5'7", 120. That's his second carry of the ball game. They're going to give him 1 yard, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd and 10 at the Freeport, let's say 47-yard line. Yeah. So 3rd down. Let's see if Freeport can get off the field here. 9:53 to play in the first quarter.
Pretty good defense so far. I mean, there were a couple first downs, but, it's bend, not break these days.
That's right. Limit the big play, and that is what Freeport has been able to do so far. Let's see if they attempt to pass. They love this trips formation. And we have a timeout, I believe, East Allegheny. Yes, probably a good timeout. Make sure you're on the same page. It looked like there was a little confusion. Play clock was running down, I noticed. Instead of taking that 5-yard delay, they elected to call timeout. So 9:34 in the first quarter, no score. High Top Sports Network will also love to thank Lernerville Speedway. Are you a fan of the best dirt track racing in the area?
You know it.
Then visit Lernerville Speedway, 313 North Pike Road in Sarver. Yes, right down the road. Get revved up for their awesome schedule of races and events this fall. Come on out to the track on August 30th. Yeah, for the test and tune plus mini. That's a little outdated.
It's fine.
Grandstand admissions is free for the event. You can also pick up tickets for the Steel City Stampede and other upcoming events at the box office by ordering through your website at lernerville.com. There's not a more exciting, action-packed night of family fun to be found, so be sure to make a date and catch all the racing action at Lernerville Speedway.
Make sure to go to their website and check out the future events.
All right, we're back to action here. Let's see what East Allegheny comes with out of the timeout. He's back. Yes, he is going to throw downfield. He's got plenty of time. Cahill looks, he fires, and it is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for number 23. That was Nate Waleko. He is the 5'10 senior. He was trying to get a call, and I believe that was a good no call, Brandon.
Yeah, I agree. There was a lot of time, as you mentioned, but at the last minute, whenever he did decide to let it go, there was a guy right in his face. Once again, because these numbers blend right in with his jersey, so it's hard to tell who it was. But good pressure by him, and we'll see what Freeport's able to do with the ball here.
Number 5, Brady Stuyvesant, back deep for Freeport. 4th down, punt formation here for East Allegheny.
A little bit of confusion.
Play clock is stopped at 10. They're going to reset to 25.
They raised the roof real quick.
Yeah. And there's a snap, and there's a boot, and it is going to be a wobbler, and they're going to have to let it go. Oh, East Allegheny elects to stop that. It looked like it was going to bounce East Allegheny's way.
I think I would have let that bounce a little bit.
Yeah, I don't understand that, especially with the turf. But nonetheless, Freeport is going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So I guess just like a touchback. Brandon.
I do like how he set it down at the 1-yard line, though. Like maybe the refs will let me just sneak it down here.
Yeah. 9:20 to play in the first quarter. This is where the Yellowjackets will take over. Okay, so here comes Gavin Croney and the Freeport offense. Freeport also we were putting up a ton of points until last week where they had that tough game. So here's number 6, and this is Ben Lane. It's a great run to the near side. Ben Lane is going to pick up, about 16? 15.
I trust your judgment.
It's going to be 16 yards, I believe. So Ben Lane with a nice run for 16-yard gain. 1st and 10, Freeport at their own 36-yard line. So if they're going to run that sweep a lot, East Allegheny is going to have to try to stop that. Winding clock, we're at 9:09 to play here in the first quarter. Freeport's first possession. So Croney out of the gun. Let's see what they elect to do here. See a lot of red, white, and blue gloves here. It's a straight handoff up the middle. No, it's not a handoff. It's a keeper up the middle, and that's going nowhere. Tackle made by number 62, Ryan Corbett, and number 67, Ricky Mazer. So,
open book.
Yeah, that's one that they probably saw on film. I've seen that a lot over the last 2 weeks. They like to take Croney and just do a little draw, direct snap right up the middle. So that's a play you can set up later. I always like for them to try that again and maybe do a little fake, like pretend like he's going to run up, stop, pass, throw the ball deep.
I want to see Crony's cannon. I remember that from 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's my memory of Freeport.
So, 2nd and 10, that was a no-gainer. Oh, and they're going to run it up the middle again. And once again, big number 67, Ricky Mazer. And when I say big, Brandon, I mean big, 6'5", 285. So we're going to see if he can wreak some havoc on that Freeport offense.
To put that in perspective, I know a lot of people at home watching do know me. I'm 6'1", 270 pounds. He makes me look tiny.
Yeah. So they're going to give him 1 yard. So those 2 runs by Crony only are able to get 1 yard. It is now 3rd and 9, 7:40 to play here in the first quarter. 3rd and 9 for Freeport. Let's see what Crony's got. He's going to look back. He's looking out of the backfield. Wide open, number 20. Oh, wide open was number 26. Nice call there. It was Colton Otterman, and he was all alone on a little swing pass out of the backfield. Great call by Freeport, but Otterman unable to hang on, and that was going to be a big gainer, Brandon.
He had to see a ghost there or something. Like, what makes you let go of that?
So it is 4th and 9. So Wetzel back deep. Mr. Aqua Shoe Man is back to punt. So Freeport able to get 1 first down on that sweep with Ben Lane. And now they're going to have to punt the football back to East Allegheny. Heavy rush. He's able to get it away. It's an end over end. It's going to fall. Take a big Freeport bounce. Picked up nicely by number 2. And that was Caleb Mills. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds at the 29-yard line. So nice punt there. Good job by Mills because that was definitely bouncing Freeport's way. So East Allegheny takes over at their own 29. High Top Sports Network is excited to broadcast Freeport Athletics this fall. If you or someone you know is a local business owner interested in sponsoring High Top Sports Network coverage of Freeport Athletics now or in the future, please contact us via at staff@hightopsportsnetwork.com or by phone 724-824-3554. You can also find us at www.hightopsportsnetwork.com or on the Facebook at High Top Sports or on Twitter at hightop_sports. Okay, possession number 2 for East Allegheny from their own 29. It's a handoff. It's number 18. He's going to try to cut it back, and he's got nothing. So great job there by Freeport. That was Jarrell Steele again, and they were able to slow him down, string it out, and contain. And I'm very happy with this Freeport Yellowjack defense. I saw them last week down there at Shadyside. Only gave up 7 points, and they were very stingy. So,
you know, Doug, I just looked up the weather. 49 degrees out there. Maybe that drop pass was hands just not being warmed up yet.
Yeah, definitely. That definitely could be the case.
And not only that, but my weather app does say in about an hour it's going to rain.
Oh, I hope not, Brandon. We have a flag on the play.
Looks like holding.
I think we do. I think I missed the flag.
Walking back.
Yep. So that is going to push East Allegheny back. Freeport is going to accept that penalty. So it is now going to be second. No.
So that should go back to
First, right? Scoreboard says second.
Scoreboard says second. I'm updating mine to first.
It is first down and 20.
We'll figure it out.
1st and 20, East Allegheny.
They say first on the field. That's what matters.
Yep. A shotgun pass. He's wide open. It is number 19. Can they wrap up? Yes, they can. Oh, big hit. Beautiful hit by number 22, Jackson Reiser, the 6-foot senior, 185. And that time it looked like he had a little bit of a minimal gain. I thought East A was going to get a decent amount of yardage there, but he cleaned up that really fast.
I'll tell you what, Yusko felt that one too. That was a hit stick.
Woo, baby. So it is 2nd and 12 for East A. Give him 8 yards on that pickup. Nice job to hang on to that football. So he's back. He drops. He fires it. It's complete to the opposite side of the field. Oh, and he is slammed to the turf. And that was number 26. That was Colton Otterman. So Colton Otterman's able to slam East Allegheny there. 2 big hits.
Both hits on Yusko. Wow. He's going to start getting the ball. He's going to start thinking, do I want to catch this?
Wow. So Freeport trying to set the tone early. It is now 3rd and 9. So they're trying to work out of this penalty. They had 2 completions there. Cahill's been on the money. So 3rd and 9, East A at their own 31-yard line.
Working on it, Doug. You say the down enough, I'll get an update on the scoreboard.
Sounds good. Cahill out of the gun. Drops back. He's going to pass. No, he's going to run this time. And there's Brandon, that converted wide receiver. But give Freeport a great job once again. Hit hard. Oh, man. Freeport is hitting tonight. I know it's military night, Brandon. Could that be why? But these camo jerseys have really brought out the best of them. That defense is very tough.
Hey, maybe the Vets gave him a little bit of extra training in beforehand, like.
I don't know, but I'm really happy with what I'm seeing so far.
Hold back.
So this is now 4th down. Call it 9. East Allegheny is going to punt on possession 2. Freeport should have excellent field position coming out of this punt. So there's the snap and the boot, and it's going to be a short punt up in the air. It's going to hit. It's going to take an East A bounce, though. Good roll for East Allegheny. It is going to roll dead at the Freeport 41-yard line. So, yes, Freeport did win that. They were able to flip field a little bit. So, Freeport will take over at their own 41. Armstrong Indoor Athletics is located at 132 South Grand Avenue in downtown Canning. Offers a state-of-the-art training facility, top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help you turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 and 60-minute sessions. You can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761. And let me tell you, I spent a lot of time there, Brandon. It's awesome. Oh, it's going to be a halfback pass. That is number 6, Ben Lane, but he's in trouble. So he's going to reverse field, and he's going to make something out of nothing. Good job there by Ben Lane. He was looking to throw that ball deep, Brandon.
He ran about, 40 yards to pick up 6 there or something.
Yeah, I think we're going to give him
a lot of running.
Maybe 7 yards on the play. So nice job by Ben Lane. He went to throw. He was under pressure by East A, and he elected to pull it down and run. Probably a smart decision,
I'd say.
Yeah, so 2nd and 3 for Freeport. 4:30 to play here in the first quarter. Freeport on the second possession of the ball game, 0-0. Crony out of the gun. Lane comes in motion. It's going to be right up the middle, Crony. This time he's going to find some running room. So that is his best run of the night so far. He's going to get that first down. He's going to go to the East Allegheny 45-yard line. So it is first down. First down, Freeport at the East A 45-yard line. And there's a handoff. This is going to be big hole. Ben Lane up the middle. Huge gainer. Very nice there. A little disguise. And that is going to push the ball all the way down to the East Allegheny 29-yard line. So nice run there for Ben Lane. Boy, he's making his presence felt here early. He's very tough to bring down. 1st and 10, Freeport. So the Yellowjackets are on the move. Crony back, handoff. This time it is number 1, Zach Clark. Zach Clark's got all kind of running room on the far side of the field. Makes his move and gets down to the East Allegheny 11-yard line, but not before he gains 15 on that play. And Freeport 1st and 10 at the East Allegheny 11. He has entered the red zone. So this is the deepest penetration of the night here in possession number 2. 3:25 to play in the first quarter. Freeport knocking on the door. Let's see if they can punch it in here, Brandon. 1st and 10, Yellowjackets at the 11-yard line. Let's see what Freeport likes to do. 2 receivers to the near side. And it's going to be Crony right up the middle. He's got room, and he is...
Looks like he made it.
Is it a touchdown?
We have 1 touchdown.
It is a touchdown. It is a touchdown, Brandon. Crony's going to score from 11 yards out, and it's going to make Freeport take a 6-0 lead. Yeah, one official was saying touchdown. The other one did not have his hands up. They elected to go with the man that had his hands in the air, so the Yellowjackets will take it. Isaac Wetzel on for the Freeport extra point. And there's the snap. It's a good one. There's the kick, and it is good. So with 3:19 left to play, we have the Freeport Yellowjackets 7, East Allegheny Wildcats 0. So nice drive there. Crony from 11 yards out.
Great drive.
Yep. And that's what I like, Brandon. Nothing really fancy. You know, they tried that one trick play there with Ben Lane. Looked like he was going to throw. Wasn't there. Tucked it down. And they just methodically ran down the field and put the ball in the end zone.
Good discipline.
So, once again, Freeport takes the lead. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Freeport has had that advantage possibly every game this year. Even the game they lost to Armstrong, I know Freeport scored first. So, Freeport has been a fast starting team. And once again, they score first and take a 7-0 advantage.
You know, Doug, if I could real quick, I know you're the one that normally gives shout-outs, but I'd like to give a shout-out to Meg. That's Jarek and Melissa's dog. It's her second year of a gotcha day.
I like to give shout-outs too, Brandon. So you're more than welcome to give as many shout-outs as you want. And I may be giving some. I'd like to give a shout-out to my stepson, Chase. This is his 13th birthday, Brandon.
Happy birthday.
He became a teenager today.
Mine was Sunday.
Well, there you go.
I became, like triple teenager.
There's a ton of birthdays here today. And ooh, we had a little squib kick there, but we have procedure against Freeport. So I like it. I like the thought there, keeping the pressure on East Allegheny. But unfortunately, they got a little too anxious. So that's going to back them up 5 yards, and it's going to be another re-kick.
And then they just go for it again. They'll never suspect it twice.
Nah, I think they'll probably kick it deep this time.
Yeah, probably.
Let's see.
But, would you suspect it twice?
I think it's just human nature. You're ready now. That caught me off guard. Usually I have an indicator when I think they're going to do it, and I did not see that one coming.
We got some guys on East Allegheny wearing some pink socks.
Mr. Wetzel. No, he did it again, Brandon.
What did I tell you?
Wow. And it goes out of bounds, and we have another flag on the play.
Yeah,
so that time he just kicked it, I think, too hard on that turf, and he just kicked it straight out of bounds. So let's see what the call is.
Could have been for that late hit, too.
He threw it so early, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's for it going out of bounds, but
let's see.
I'll discuss it.
I cannot believe I just saw that twice in a row, Brandon.
Hey, caught it.
So Freeport trying to keep the foot on the gas there. Doing a little onside kick up with a 7-0 lead. Maybe they saw something on film. Yeah, it's procedure. Out of bounds. 5-yard penalty for when it went, where it went out of bounds. So that is going to give East Allegheny excellent field position here at midfield, Brandon.
See what they do with it.
So East Allegheny takes over the 50-yard line, looking to get back into this ball game, trailing 7-0. Possession number 3. Here we go. Drops back, pass number 9, and it is almost intercepted. That was number 5, Brady Stuyvesant, with a dive for Freeport. Almost able to come up with that. They ran a little post play, and the hit caused the ball to pop into the air. But fortunately for the East Allegheny Wildcats, it hits the turf. Stuyvesant was a step away from intercepting that. So it is 2nd and 10, East Allegheny at midfield, 50-yard line. Cahill, quick pass to the side, and it is caught. And nice job there wrapping up. That was number 3, Brennan Rutledge. Oh, my, they're way over by the bleachers, Brandon. And the East Allegheny sideline is all over Freeport. So,
extracurricular activities.
Did you see a flag at all, Brandon?
I see no flags still.
There's a lot of barking going on that sideline.
They were just wishing each other good luck.
Yeah.
Let me Tony Romo this real quick,
So
it's a nice hit.
Oh, I think there is a flag, Brandon. I see the officials talking.
There should be a flag. On who, I don't know.
Yeah, that was to the far side of the field, so we did not get a good look there. Like I said, Rutledge made that catch, started turning upfield, and then I thought he was just pushed out of bounds, and then I saw the swarm. So definitely some extracurricular. Probably was a personal foul. Officials are talking. Let's see what they decide. And yes, I do believe it is going to be a personal dead ball, unsportsmanlike against Freeport. Oh, and they call the unsportsmanlike against East A. So I never really like to see that, Brandon. To me, that's just a cop out. I'd rather see them try to catch the first person. So they're going to call it both ways. And
as somebody who plays sports or played, I say play, but
yeah.
I'm still in shape. As somebody who played sports, though, it's normally the person that retaliates
that gets caught.
Yeah.
Right. So 3:06 to play here.
3rd and 7.
3rd and 7 for East A. And he's back. He's looking long. He has his man. Nice platter. And that is caught by number 19. He makes a few moves. Number 19 is Steve Yusko. And he is tackled on that play, but it's a very nice out pattern there, Brandon, for a first down to the Freeport 29-yard line.
Yusko is pretty busy tonight with the out routes.
Yeah, that was a really nice play. So 2:56 to play here in the first quarter. They are down to the Freeport 29, so they're trying to capitalize on this botched onside kick where they took over at midfield, Brandon. So East Allegheny, chance to get their first score of the ball game. Cahill out of the gun, and he's going to hand it off to number 18. That's Jarrell Steele around the end again, and he puts his shoulder down twice, and that is a very nice gain for that freshman. He's been very impressive tonight on the stretch play. Looks like they're using his speed, and he's always running wide, Brandon.
They hit the ground hard there again. It's a hard-hitting game.
So that's going to be first down, East Allegheny, down to the Freeport 15-yard line as they have now entered the Freeport red zone for the first time tonight. So 1st and 10, East Allegheny at the Freeport 15, 2:18 to play on the clock. Cahill out of the gun. See if they, we have movement. I think that's against East Allegheny. We're going to see if there was procedure on that play. And yes, there was. So far I've been spot on here tonight, Brandon.
Can't stop you.
That's going to back it up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st and 15 now at the Freeport 20-yard line. So East Allegheny is going to try to overcome their own mistake. Let's see. Clock winding. We're down to 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Yellowjackets holding a 7-0 ball game. Who is going to take control of this section? We will find out tonight. The winning team will go to 6-1 and 2-0 in conference. Okay, Cahill. He's going to look. He's looking deep. And he's got a man wide open. Excuse me, Brandon. That was not Cahill. That was Prince Tarrant, the freshman, number 9. And how I knew it wasn't Cahill is because Cahill caught the ball, Brandon. We said he was a converted wide receiver. They slipped Tarrant into the game and was able to fire that touchdown to Mr. Cahill. So nice play there by East Allegheny. We have a 7-6 ball game.
I'm shocked that nobody defended that. That ball hovered in the air.
The kick is up, and it is good. That was Matt Armino, and we have a brand new ball game at 7-7. Wow, that fooled me, Brandon. I assumed it was Cahill till I saw it was number 9 thrown to number 5. Number 5's the quarterback. We said he was a converted wide receiver, and there he was. So something Freeport is going to have to watch out for as this game continues.
Converted. Once a wide receiver, always a wide receiver.
Yeah, wow, what a play.
Just ask Ryan Tant. Oh, wait. Quarterbacks make more money if you can switch over.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice play.
You know what? Already more exciting than Thursday night football.
More touchdowns have been scored than the Thursday night football game, which made history, by the way. Four all pros on both sides, 0 touchdowns.
pretty much 5 quarters as well.
Yeah, they even played an extra quarter. So we got a brand new ball game here at Freeport Junior Senior High School. Freeport Area Athletic Stadium score is 7-7. 1:43 to play here in the first quarter.
And now, to blow your mind, East Allegheny will kick the onside kick here.
No. Yeah, Freeport.
No, not this time.
Freeport probably going to rethink that after that did not work out for them, and East Allegheny was able to punch it into the end zone. So 7-7, 1:43 to play. Number 17, that is Matt Armino, who made that extra point, ready to kick off. And he is going to kick it deep, and it's going to be a nice kick. And it's going to hop and picked up by Stuyvesant at about the 5. He's going to return it to the 20, to 30. He's up the sideline. He's got lots of room. Kicker to beat. And the kicker's able to bring him down. So nice job there. We had a lot of running room there for Mr. Stuyvesant. Good blocking. And Freeport is going to pick up excellent field position into East Allegheny territory. He was one guy away from breaking that all the way, Brandon. So give credit to East Allegheny, able to stop him, but huge return for Freeport.
Yeah, just speed.
Really nice. And nice blocking. I mean, he was untouched.
That's my expert analysis.
So Freeport is going to take over at the East Allegheny 43-yard line. 49 yards on the return for Mr. Stuyvesant. So really nice return. So first and 10. Now this is Ben Lane. He's running quarterback now. Direct snap. He's going to go right up the middle. And a minimal gain, let's call it 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. So maybe Freeport said, you know what, you can put a different guy in. We'll run a little Wildcat ourselves, Brandon.
Yeah, why not? A little razzle-dazzle tonight. We already tried 2 back-to-back onside kicks. Let's try some Wildcat now.
Clock winding, 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. We have Freeport 7, East Allegheny 7.
Let's run a little bit of Wildcat on the Wildcats, huh?
Yeah, Wildcat on the Wildcats. I like it. That's a call we don't usually say too often.
Nope.
Out of the gun. This time it is Crony. He's going to hand off number 1, Zach Clark. And Zach Clark makes things happen, Brandon. You know, it seems like every time Zach Clark gets the ball, it's a positive play that I've seen in the last few weeks for Freeport. And he does it once again. So give him, 6, 7 yards. That's going to be 3rd and it looks like 2, maybe. 3rd and 2. They're down to the East Allegheny 36-yard line.
I mean, scoreboard says 3, but I already have 2, so.
Yeah, 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
And Doug, I trust.
3rd down. Can Freeport convert? Up the middle. This time it is Crane. He's going to stick his head down, and it's going to be very close. So that will be the last play of the first quarter, and the officials are marking him short. So it is going to be 4th and inches. And I mean, it is close. I mean, I'm eyeballing it from up here, Brandon. It's very close. We did not have a measurement. They're calling it 4th and inches. So that is the end of the first quarter from Freeport Area Junior Senior High School. We have the East Allegheny Wildcats 7 and the Freeport Yellowjackets 7. That was a really good first quarter, pretty even. Brandon, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, both teams going back and forth. I think Freeport may have helped them with the short field, but at the same time, like, they made the most of it.
Yeah,
that's what you got to do.
I don't mind them taking that gamble there, you know. Keep the foot on the gas.
That touchdown pass was in the air forever.
Yeah. So really,
a lot of fun. A lot of speed both sides.
Yeah. Little gadget plays. Freeport, you know, almost threw a halfback pass. It's good football, and this is what we expected. You know, we got 2 really good teams out on this field, and it's 7-7 at the end of the first quarter. I got to think this is going to be another tight ball game.
4th down and inches here. What do you do? What are you doing, Coach Doug?
Right up the middle with Mr. Crony. That's what I'm doing. You know, now I wouldn't run it near Mr. 6'5" Mazer 285, but I would go up the middle. So let's see what Freeport elects to do. I like this gamble. They're in East Allegheny territory. 4th and inches. Big play here for the Yellowjackets.
This is where, especially in high school, I would love to see a team go under center and just do an I formation.
Yeah, he's in a shotgun, which scares me a little bit. Let's see what Freeport elects to do. It is going to be up the middle, and he is going to get it. So nice job there by blocking over that right side to Freeport offensive line. Crony's able to get the first down. He's going to push the ball to the East Allegheny 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, Yellowjackets. Yeah, I would rather him be under center as well, Brandon, just take that snap and fall forward. But it did work. So 1st and 10, a lot of high school teams love that shotgun.
They do.
And Freeport is one of them. So Crony out of the gun. He's dropping back to pass. He's got time. Now he's going to scramble. He's going to fire on the run. He's got a man wide open. Did he keep his feet in bounds? No. Official was ruling him out of bounds. That was number 9, Parker Lucas. So Parker Lucas getting in the act. He tried to do a little tap dance there on the sideline, Brandon, but he was unable to keep his feet in. He was open, so it is now 2nd and 10 for the Yellowjackets.
He went for the toe drag swag, if you will. But I like the placement by Crony.
Yeah.
It was where his receiver could catch it, nobody else, and if he wasn't catching it, it was going to be out of bounds.
Yep. I like how Crony surveyed the field, too. He looked through multiple progressions, so that was really nice. And that's what you expect out of your senior. So 2nd and 10 for the Yellowjackets at the East Allegheny 31-yard line.
I believe we got a timeout.
Timeout. Is that East Allegheny again?
Allegheny, yeah.
Timeout East Allegheny. So that's going to be their 2nd of the first half. So they will have 1 remaining. So, again, I do not mind that timeout in the first half, Brandon, in a 7-7 ball game with Freeport on the move. So.
Yeah, and it did look like they were a little confused.
Yeah.
Their defensive line was just getting set. And Freeport was ready to snap the ball. So we'll see what happens. East Allegheny looks like they're going to be the first team back out onto the field.
So let's see what Freeport comes up with out of the timeout. 2nd and 10, 11:28 to play in the second quarter in a knotted up 7-7 contest. Man in motion, snap. It's an option. And Freeport has ran that option a lot, and that was a pitch to Ben Lane, and this time East Allegheny, again, not fooled. It is going to be a big loss on the play. So nice job there by the Wildcats to stifle that option. Yes, Brandon, that's another one I believe. That's good coaching. They must have scouted that on film because they were all over it.
Both the QB and the back were covered.
Yep. 3rd and long.
17.
3rd and 17. We are at the Freeport 38-yard line. So here you want to probably try to get at least half, Brandon, and then you can go for it on 4th down. Let's see. And there's a quick pass, and that's exactly what they tried to do. Yep. Freeport tried to make a quick pass there, and that was number 20. No, that was number 10, Brady Sullivan. And he was unable to make the play because he was hit immediately, knocking that ball loose. So now that's going to push Freeport into a punt formation, 4th and 17. So they're going to try to pin East Allegheny inside the 20.
Kick it high. Hope for a good bounce.
Yep. East Allegheny is going to have 2 return men back deep. Let's see how Wetzel's punt goes. There's the snap. It's a good one. And he's going to boot away. Nice high punt. We do have a flag. Ooh. There was a catch. It looked like he tried to run there, Brandon, which also should be.
What?
You cannot fake.
There was.
And there's another flag. Exactly. So what happened there, Brandon, was I believe he put his hand up for a fair catch, and then he elected to run. And you can't do that in high school. You can't do that anywhere. So that is, I think there's going to be two flags. And I'm going to guess they're both against East Allegheny. One for running on the fair catch and another one for holding as on the near side.
Yeah.
So let's see what the officials come up with.
I also never heard a whistle, though. So maybe he was like, oh, crap, maybe I didn't get my hand up.
True. That's a good point. And the officials are looking as confused as we are, Brandon.
Yeah. I mean, the refs, as soon as they see that hand go up, as soon as they see the ball get caught, they should be blowing their whistle. Play dead. But, like, that's why I don't mind the extracurricular after the catch, because technically that play was never blown dead.
And that could be what they're talking about. They could be like, look, we never blew the whistle.
Yeah.
So they're just going to call the holding possibly, which I believe is the flag on the near side. Lots of discussion here. 10:34 to play in the second quarter. We are tied at 7 from Freeport. Let's see.
A little bit more discussion.
Well, I'm exactly right. He just said no foul after the play, and I believe that's because he didn't blow the whistle. And, yes, that is against East Allegheny. So that was blocking the back or hold of some sort.
He said holding.
Yeah. So I'm still on the money here on the calls here, Brandon.
Well, he gave us the blocking the back motion, but he yelled holding.
So there's no way I could go wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to push East Allegheny back to their own 6-yard line. So East Allegheny is going to have to drive 94 yards if they want to hit pay dirt this time.
It's a lot of field.
Yeah. So 1st and 10, Wildcats, 10:34 to play here in the second quarter. Freeport 7, East Allegheny 7. So let's see what East Allegheny comes out with here. They had a lot of time to talk there on the sideline. Coaches are getting explanation on what happened on that punt.
Well, you see, we forgot to blow the whistle.
Right. That's basically what it was. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to watch who the quarterback is here, Brandon, because they like to be sneaky.
Yeah.
But that is Cahill this time. So Cahill's going to give it handoff right up the middle, nothing fancy. And that's a fumble, Brandon, and Freeport is going to recover. Huge play here for the Yellowjackets. Let's see. That was number 11, Trey Jeter, and that ball was out early. Oh, tell me they're giving it to Freeport. It was definitely a fumble. Discussion, and
discussion.
They're calling him down. You got to be kidding me. That ball was out. Wow. I cannot believe that. I think they missed that one. Nobody saw that, Brandon, except for us up here in the booth. Wow, what a call. So it is going to be second down. What a shame for Freeport.
We got end Doug's perfect streak.
That will end it too, Brandon. Wow. He's back to pass, and he's got a lot of room up the side. He's going to cut it back. Reverse field. He's got running room. He's got blockers. Look out. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. He has speed. He's at midfield. He cuts it back, and it's a huge gain all the way to the Freeport 41-yard line. So, Michael Cahill with a huge run. What a shame and what a turn of events for the Yellowjackets, Brandon. Can you believe that?
Yeah, in all reality, should have been a 1st and goal for Yellowjackets. Turns out to be 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats. And the Wildcats said, hey, we'll take that gift. Let's run with it.
Wow.
Literally, run with it.
What a shame for Freeport. I'll tell you what, they pushed that through. That was a 51-yard run. I mean, my goodness, it was the biggest play of the game there. Back-to-back, those were the two critical, the non-call and the fumble, and it was out, Brandon. It was out, and then that big run. So Cahill's going to throw it. He's going to overthrow his man. That was number 18, Jarrell Steele, the freshman. They overthrow him, and goes out of bounds. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Wow. Let me catch my breath after that one, Brandon.
Yeah, man, go for it.
Jeez.
Yeah. Like, you do all the talking. I'm just kind of like, am I all caught up over here?
Yes, thank you for doing all that, Brandon. You know, I wouldn't want to be here with anybody else, buddy, and that's the truth.
Hey, dream team right here. We've been saying it since week 0.
2nd and 10, 9:13 to play for East Allegheny. And there's a snap and a handoff. Oh, it's going to be a little razzle-dazzle. And he's got running room. He's looking to throw. That's picked. That's picked up the sideline. He's got running room, Brandon. That is number 1, Zach Clark. What do I always say about Zach Clark, Brandon? The kid makes plays. We had a little razzle-dazzle there from East Allegheny, and that was number 9. That was Prince Tarrant who threw the touchdown, looking to make another pass, but this time Zach Clark read the eyes, went up the sideline. Huge play for the Freeport Yellowjackets.
I tell you what, you come into Freeport, you hear so much about Ben Lane. I don't think they give Zach Clark enough credit. Like you said, every time he touches the ball, it is a positive play for Freeport. And he just took.
Oh, no. There was a flag on the play. It was on the return. And, Brandon, I saw a block on this near sideline. And once again, I think it was a good block. I really do.
You can hear the crowd. I think they are coming through our mics. It's so loud. The audible boo.
That is 2 very tough calls that went against Freeport, Brandon. Now, Freeport's going to keep possession, but it's going to push them. Are you kidding me right now? Back to midfield. So that penalty is turns out to be a 25-yard penalty because Freeport was all the way down to the East Allegheny 25. Now we're at midfield. At least they have possession. So two I'm going to call them bad breaks for Freeport. 1st and 10. Crony looking deep. Has his man. It's on the money. Nice pass. Who was that? That was number 5. That was Brady Stuyvesant. So Crony to Stuyvesant, beautiful play. That'll erase that really quick.
You know, Doug, what did I say at the very beginning? If there's one thing I love to watch on Freeport, it is Crony launching that ball down the field. His passes are so pretty.
Yeah.
He gets such a perfect spiral on every one, and they always hit their target.
The lefty. And it is now down to the 21-yard line. So Freeport at the East Allegheny 21 on that 29-yard pass play. There's a handoff coming this side, and that is number 1, Zach Clark. And that's a tough run. He's going to pick up a few yards. He's going to get down to the East Allegheny 16, so we'll call it a 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5, Yellowjackets. Clock winding, 8:15 to play here in the second quarter. Still tied at 7. We've had a lot of action, Brandon, this quarter. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, the past 2 minutes have been better in all 5 quarters of last night's game.
Yeah. 2nd and 5, Freeport. Crony out of the shotgun. And he's going to hand it off this time. It is number 6, Ben Lane. Ben Lane strung out, but he's able to cut it up. We're going to give him maybe 3 yards, and we have a personal foul. So I saw 2 guys swinging at each other.
Wrong sport, boys.
Yeah, we don't need that, guys. That's totally unnecessary. And now, and I hate to say it, Brandon, but are they really going to call it on both players again? I mean, you got to make it.
Both.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope they catch the first man that did it. So let's see what the call is.
Crowd is upset.
Let's see. Dead ball. Personal foul. East Allegheny. And that is it. Okay. So they're going to call it on East Allegheny. That's going to give Freeport an automatic first down. That's going to be half the distance as well. So that is going to push the ball to the East Allegheny 6-yard line. So Freeport in the red zone here, looking to punch it in and take the lead in this ball game. 1st and goal, Freeport at the East Allegheny 6. 7:39 to play here in the second quarter. And it's Crony up the middle. He's got a little running room. He's going to get probably half of it. It's going to be down to about the 2, 3. I think he's down to the 2. So give him 4 yards there, Brandon. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. I say same thing, Brandon.
Yeah.
I'd go right up the middle with Crony, punch it in the end zone, take the lead.
Heck, do that 3 more times if that's what it takes, you know?
So let's see. Crony out of the gun. No, it's a handoff. It's Ben Lane, and he's going to waltz into the end zone for the Freeport touchdown. So it was almost too easy there, as Freeport, Ben Lane untouched, 13-7, Yellowjackets.
Against all odds, Doug. Oh, man down.
Yeah.
This is why you don't chest bump your big lineman. You're the one that ends up on the ground.
13-7, Freeport. Wetzel on for the extra point. Snaps down, kick is up, and it is good. So that is going to make the score Freeport 14 and East Allegheny 7. So nice job there by the Yellowjackets. A little extracurricular there from East Allegheny, helping Freeport move closer and closer, and finally to get that touchdown. So that block in the back penalty on that interception did not hurt Freeport. So Freeport able to overcome two devastating plays in this quarter, and they find themselves with a 14-7 lead.
Yep. Good for them pulling it off. It looks like everybody's okay down the sideline. One of the smaller players went to chest bump a lineman, and he bended up on the ground.
So Freeport played a really nice first half here, Brandon. I've seen them play several weeks, and they have everything under control here so far. Like I said, this is a big matchup. The team that wins this game takes this stranglehold on this section, and they'll be 2-0. The only other team that could possibly tie with them is Deer Lakes, and in fact, next week East Allegheny will go to Deer Lakes. So Freeport is going to host Knock at home next week. Knock is 0-6. So Freeport's remaining schedule is Knock, Valley, and then Deer Lakes in the final game of the season.
What are you doing next week, Doug?
14-7. There's Wetzel. There's a big boot, Brandon. Is it going to stay in bounds? Yes, it is.
It's going
Nice kick. That is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So Mr. Wetzel in his beautiful aqua shoes there, Brandon. Booted that baby. So
that's why I do believe next Friday I'm available. The Friday after that I won't be on any broadcast. My other job is making me come in early.
Oh. So who knows? We may find ourselves here next week. We want to thank you guys for joining us here on High Top Sports Network. I'm Doug Flanders, and this is Brandon Schreckengost. And we are proud to be with High Top and to announce this great matchup down here at Freeport.
It's a fun game.
Yeah, this is a fun game. 14-7, 6:51 to play in the second quarter. East Allegheny comes out with Michael Cahill. And he's going to drop back. He's going to fake, and he's going to be sacked. That was big number 26, Colton Otterman. So nice job there. That was going to be a hitch and go, Brandon. He did a pump fake, and he was looking deep, but he did not have the time as Otterman came from the blind side and put him to the ground.
And do you feel that shift in momentum?
Yep. So that is a loss of 5. It's going to make it 2nd and 15. Clock winding. We're at 6:20 here in the second quarter. So let's see what East Allegheny comes up with, because the momentum is all Freeport right now. Cahill's going to be back. He's looking long. He has his man. Oh, he had his man. That was number 3, Brennan Rutledge, and it just went right through his fingers. I'll tell you what I liked about that pass, Brandon. We had a great angle. He threw that ball before the receiver even came out of his break, and he hit him right in the chest.
That's a really nice route as well.
Yes, nice timing pattern. They were just on the same page, but just unable to make the catch.
And they've had cold weather for a couple weeks now. They can't keep using this as an excuse. Your hands have to be adjusted to it.
Yeah, that definitely should have been a catch. So it is now 3rd and 15 for East Allegheny. Okay, receivers spread out all over the field here. Let's see if they look deep. And he's going to fake it, and he's going to run. He's in trouble, scrambling, throws it well over the head. So that was intended for number 3, Brennan Rutledge again, but that was way over his head and out of play. So it is going to be a 3 and out, and East Allegheny is going to have to punt this football away again. So they trail 14-7. Freeport, with all the momentum, has a chance to really get up 2 scores here at the half, Brandon. Yeah. This next 5:58 is big for East Allegheny if they're going to stay in this football game.
Bring out their punter. Doug, we're going to have you call every shade of pink that's down there.
Oh, my. I got some pink. I got some purple. I got some light pink. I don't know all my shades of pink, Brandon. I might have to look them up to half.
Some hot pink, some coral.
And there's a snap. It's high, but he's going to make the play. And it's a nice boot. Wow. Back. It's going to push Freeport to the 50. That was number 5. Brady Stuyvesant again. He's able to return it maybe 4 yards. So Freeport going to have excellent field position at the East Allegheny 46. That was a nice boot, Brandon. That was a nice play by Stuyvesant to run back and catch that ball. Because if he doesn't do that, that's probably another, 15, 20 yards of field position.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Stuyvesant had himself a pretty good game. He had that big catch, and he does a lot of the special team stuff that he does not get enough credit for, I would say.
Yeah. So I guess they're going to put it at the 45. So Freeport, excellent field position here at the East Allegheny 45, 1st and 10. 5:50 to play here in the second quarter. 14-7 Yellowjackets. Crony handoff. Ben Lane. Looks like the play they scored a touchdown on, and it's another big gainer. Ben Lane breaking tackles, running over players. He's up the sideline, and he will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line, looks like. So Ben Lane, I believe it was the same play they scored the touchdown on, Brandon. They found something over that right side, and he just ran over about 2 East Allegheny players, and he almost took it to the house. So 1st and goal, Freeport at the 5. It is all Yellowjackets here in this second quarter.
Pretty good run there, Ben Lane. I guess there's a reason they talk about him a lot.
Let's see if he does it again, Brandon. We might see the exact same play again for a touchdown. Let's see. No, this time they're going to come near side, and he's going to cut it up and going to get about to the 2. That was, who was that, Brandon? I missed. That was Zach Clark. That was number 1, Zach Clark. Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and goal at the East Allegheny 2. Freeport leading 14-7, winding clock here in the second quarter, 5:10 to play. Yellowjackets ready to bust through here for their 3rd touchdown. Let's see if they can get it in there. 14-7. 2nd and goal at the 2. Crony out of the gun. Motion. He gets it. He's coming to the left side, and he is in for the Freeport touchdown. Very little resistance, Brandon. So give credit to that offensive line. Crony able to just pounce over the left side and make it 21-7. Nice play, Freeport.
Yeah, he just kind of put his head down, followed his blockers, and they kind of telegraphed that. I mean, they had Ben Lane so far ahead of him, there was no chance of a handoff.
Yeah, East Allegheny can't stop it. I like what I'm seeing if you're a Yellowjacket fan. There's the snap, the kick, it's up, and it is good. So 4:48 to play here in the second quarter. Freeport 21, East Allegheny 7.
You know, Doug, we've done a good job staying commercial free so far, but we do have sponsors.
Yes.
So
yeah, let's take one. Go ahead,
take
Brandon.
one. Yeah,
We'll be right back.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. T-Bone. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 sushi Wednesday. Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound. Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser. The meat keeps on rolling. The hair is sprankled.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help the hashtag Save on Meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Freeport, 21-7. There's the kick away. It's going to be number 3, Brennan Rutledge. He's going to go to the far side, and he is going to be slowed down but not stopped. He's going to return that ball. Oh, man, nice tackle there. He able to sidestep, avoid a couple men, but he's finally brought down at his own 23-yard, 21, 22-yard line. So, 21-7 Freeport. East Allegheny takes over, 4:36 to play. East Allegheny really needs a positive drive here. They need to get out of their own end, try to show Freeport, hey, we're in this game here at the half.
Yeah, I mean, Freeport found something out during this quarter because it was even, and then they just kind of broke it open.
Yep. Yeah, Freeport outscoring East Allegheny here 14-0 here in the second quarter. So, here's Cahill. He's going to roll, and he's going to keep it himself. And boy, does he have afterburners, Brandon. Look how fast he is. Number 5 up the sideline. He may take it. He's going to step out of bounds, but I did see a flag. Wow. It's like he's fast.
Yeah,
Man.
Once he decides to turn on the Jets, he's gone.
And it is going to be holding against East Allegheny. So that is going to negate about a 30-yard run and again push East Allegheny back.
That hurts.
Tell you what, though, Brandon, I would run him a lot more after seeing that speed.
Yeah, throw it to him, too.
We've already seen he can catch the ball. You know, there's no secret. You know, East Allegheny game plan. Let's put our best weapon at quarterback because this kid is. He's fast. He's tough to bring down. He's big.
We got a new game plan.
Yeah. You know, you see Crony running up the middle every time for Freeport. Man, I'd let Cahill run.
Yeah. Cahill's got to be saying, why not me?
Okay, 21-7. It is first down and long. He's going to roll in his own end zone. He's going to pass it, and that is going to fall incomplete. That was Steve Yusko, number 19. Again, looked like he was in his hands, unable to bring in the catch.
Yusko does seem to be his favorite target.
Second and long. Let's see, how far is that, Brandon? Second and
20.
Ball's on about the 10. Yeah, about 22. Second and 22. So second and 22 for East Allegheny. 4:20 to play here in the second quarter. Freeport leading 21-7. So Cahill. He's back. He's looking to pass. Setting up a little screen to number 11. It is caught. Ooh, carrying that ball a little dangerously, Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
But that was Trey Jeter. So he's able to make the catch for a small gain. 5-yard gain is all it's going to be, Brandon. And it's going to be third and long for East Allegheny. So we talked about how East Allegheny needed to get a decent possession here. And here they are again looking at a 3-and-out possibly. So 3:40 to play here in the second quarter. And if they don't convert this first down, it's going to give Freeport time again to score. He's going to roll again. He's in trouble. Flag. And there he goes. He's going to take off. And he's going to be hit. And he's going to be brought down. So that's going to be another minimal gain. But let's see what the flag is.
I imagine holding.
Yeah, I think it's going to be against the Wildcats again. And they're going to decline the penalty.
Yep.
It is a hold. It is going to be declined. It is going to force East Allegheny to punt again. So 3:28 to play. You know, I watched Freeport last week down at Shadyside Academy, and it was a very tight ball game. Shadyside played them super tough. And this game, you know, we walked in 2 5-1 teams, and I feel like Freeport is obviously the better team right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing it. They came to play, for sure.
Maybe they should wear the military camo every week, Brandon, because they're really playing some good football. So there's an end-over-end kick, and it's a good one. And it's a really good kick. It is going to take some great bounces again. But for some unknown reason, number 2, Caleb Mills, elects to stop the ball from rolling toward the end zone. So it was still a great punt. and it is going to let Freeport start 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. 64-yard punt. That's how good that punt was. And it could have been more, Brandon. It could have been 70. But,
I mean, that's twice we've seen it.
Yeah.
That's twice we've seen a punt just kind of down whenever it shouldn't have been yet.
Nonetheless, 1st and 10, Freeport, 3:04 to play. They're at their own 24-yard line. Late man coming on the field for East A. There's a quick handoff, and that is Ben Lane, isn't it? I think it is. Nice run. He's going to get up. He's down. Nice run. He's going to get up to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
They were down earlier. He was down there.
Oh, yeah, after what we saw earlier.
Ben Lane up to 101
Wow.
yards on the ground.
Ben Lane at 101 here in the first half. Impressive for Mr. Lane. 1st and 10, Yellowjackets, 40-yard line. There's a handoff. It's Ben Lane again. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to get probably 2 yards on the play. So that is going to make it 2nd and 8. Clock winding. We're at 2:28 to play here in the second quarter. So 2:28 to play, clock winding here. Freeport up 21-7. They still have all 3 timeouts.
Just over 2 minutes.
Yep, they have time to march this ball down the field. Let's see what happens. I also think they could possibly hit a big play, deep pass. Let's see. Crony back deep. He's setting up. Oh, a little screen, and he's hit.
I don't know if
Whoa, that was. What a crazy play that was.
I don't think that ball ever touched the ground.
That defender for East Allegheny popped the Freeport guy. I assumed it was going to hit the ground, but it was on top of bodies, and it was picked up and intercepted. So just when you think, Brandon, Freeport has everything going their way, crazy play for East Allegheny, we have an awesome punt, followed by a crazy play there, and now East Allegheny takes over in Freeport territory. 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Wow.
Fun game.
Jeez.
This is a fun game.
I mean, I thought, okay, he dislodged the ball. It's going to fall incomplete. Next thing you know, East Allegheny has it.
Yeah.
Fisher was right on the spot. It was definitely an interception. 1st and 10, East Allegheny, 2 minutes to play. So Cahill looking over the middle, has his man again through his hands. Nice pass. And again, Steve Yusko. So
I'd say Yusko's
maybe
target.
Maybe East Allegheny needs to get some of those red, white, and blue gloves because the receivers are not hanging on to the ball. Cahill is putting the ball in the money, Brandon. From what I've seen.
Well, the ball is in their hands. He can run. He can pass.
Yeah. It's kind of amazing, really, that Freeport is to be able to hold this team to only 7 because I see weapons out there.
He can catch.
Yeah. He has the only touchdown catch of the game. So here we go, 2nd and 10, East Allegheny. He's back. Quick pass this time, and this time it's over the head of Jarrell Steele.
That's a couple times they've gone for that swing pass
Yeah,
real quick.
swing pass.
Each time, over the head.
Yeah.
I think that might be one if you're a coach at halftime. He's saying, let's not dial that one up.
Maybe put a little touch on the ball. I think he's just, he's throwing it a little too hard and far.
A little less pepper.
Yeah.
A little more salt.
3rd and 10, 1:52 to play. Ball sitting at the Freeport 42-yard line, 21-7, Yellowjackets.
I'm still trying to figure out what I meant by a little bit more salt.
Sounded good to me, Brandon.
That's also another spice, so you know.
What is going on? We have mass confusion, and East Allegheny is going to have to burn their final timeout. Play clock was winding, all kind of confusion on offense. Yeah, East Allegheny just not sharp here in the first half. So they're going to have to regroup here at halftime and get on the same page.
Oh, for sure. Now I'm trying to think of how we can incorporate some paprika into.
3rd and 10, Wildcats. So I'm thinking this is 4-down territory, Brandon. Even if they don't get this, even if they don't get this first, I think they're going to go for it on 4th down.
I agree. I mean, their offense kind of shut down.
Yeah. Yeah, man, the Freeport defense has been tough the last couple weeks. And, again, you look up the scoreboard, the other team only has 7. So, great job here by the Freeport defense. Here we go. 3rd and 10. East Allegheny now out of timeouts. 1:52 to play in the second quarter. Cahill, he's looking long. Has his man. This time it's caught. So that is number 19, Steve Yusko. And guess what? They convert for the first down. He was wide open. He had time to look that ball into his hands, and they were able to make the connection. So clock is going to momentarily stop as they move the chains. We're at 1:42, and now the clock begins to wind. So winding clock, 1:35, 1st and 10, East Allegheny at the Freeport 25-yard line. So Cahill barking out signals. And there's the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking, has time, pulls it down. There he goes. So he's going to go near side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, probably about 5 yards. Yes, down to the Freeport 20-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 at the Freeport 20. 1:18 to play. So if East Allegheny, Brandon, could punch this into the end zone, we're going to have a one-score game here at the half. So that's exactly what the Wildcats are looking for. And honestly, the way Freeport has dominated this first half, I think East Allegheny would probably take that, the way they've played.
Oh, definitely. You want that momentum swung back a little bit in your favor for the second half.
Could be a lot worse than what we're looking at. So 21-7, 1:18 to play, 2nd and 4. Cahill, back, pass, over the middle, caught. That was number 3, Brennan Rutledge, and that is going to be a first down.
It could be a lot uglier. Remember
Whoa!
That fumble, not called a fumble.
Brandon, they're calling that incomplete.
That
was a nice catch. Again, we do not have the instant replay up here, but I mean, I know my eyes are bad sometimes, Brandon, but I disagree. Even the public address announcer called it complete and then had to retract his statement.
Yeah.
So that is 3rd and 4 now with 1:12 to play. He's back. He looks. He has his man. It's caught. And that is number 18. That is the freshman. That is Jarrell Steele. And he is going to take that ball inside the Freeport 10. It's going to be about the Freeport 8-yard line with 1:04 to play here in the second quarter.
Can I call that one a first down?
First down, Brandon.
First down?
First down, Wildcats.
Oh, no. The last one wasn't a catch. That one was bobbled.
Yeah, there's been some crazy calls here. So 1st and goal, East Allegheny at the Freeport 8, 1:04 to play. Trying to make this a one-score ball game. Cahill back, looks, rolls, and he's going to be well overthrown. So that is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring 2nd and goal at the 8, 58 seconds to play here in the second quarter. One thing I like about Cahill is if he does miss, he seems to overthrow. So if his receiver does not make the catch, no one's making the catch.
That's right.
Yeah. So let's see what East Allegheny can come up with. I would watch out for Mr. Cahill's scrambling ability.
Shocked he's not just putting on the Jets every time.
Yep. 2nd and goal, out of the gun. He's going to roll far side, and there we go. Illegal procedure against East Allegheny. So that 2nd and goal with the 8 is now going to be 2nd and goal at the 13.
Yep.
So another penalty against the Wildcats. 2nd and goal at the 13 for East Allegheny. 55 seconds to play here in the second quarter. So let's see what they draw up this time. Cahill out of the gun. He has Trey Jeter beside him. He's back. He's looking. And there he goes, Brandon. He's going to roll. He's not going to have much. He's going to stop and throw wide open in the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. And that was Jarrell Steele, the freshman. He's able to haul it in. He's wide open.
I believe that was Yusko, number 19.
Oh, was it?
I believe that was Yusko. I can't really see over there.
I think you're right. My bad. That was Steve Yusko, number 19. My bad on that one. And that is going to give East Allegheny a 21-13 game now. Freeport still leading, 21-13. East Allegheny late running players onto the field here, but the clock has not started, so.
Take your time, man.
Yep, they got plenty of time. Somehow.
Still hasn't started.
And the kick is partially blocked, and it is no good. So, nice job there by Freeport to bring the pressure, and that is going to make the score the Freeport Yellowjackets 21, the East Allegheny Wildcats 13. So that was Yusko.
Riser with the block.
Riser with the block for Freeport. So good call on that one. So give credit to that young man for keeping this an 8-point ball game instead of a 7-point ball game. And you never know in a tight game when those little things, Brandon, will be the difference in the game.
Oh, yeah. That's you're going to have to go for a 2-point conversion at some point, probably.
Yep. You know, on that play, it looked like Cahill was going to run. I felt like he was going to run, and then at the very last second, he saw Yusko wide open with no one around him before he stepped over the line of scrimmage.
And that's the threat of a scrambling quarterback. The corner thought he was going to take off, came up, left his man wide open.
You know, kind of like Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, wait a minute. No, Kenny Pickett, yes.
That guy.
We'll see how Mr. Pickett does on Sunday as the Steelers travel up to Buffalo. You know, one thing about that game, Brandon, the 3 of the 4 secondary starters for Buffalo are out of the game.
That's true.
So Kenny Pickett is going to make his first start in a Steeler uniform, and we're going to see what the Steelers can do. Is the biggest spread the Steelers have faced since the merger of 14 points.
1969, I believe.
Pretty crazy. So there's a deep boot, and it's going to be hauled in about the 5-yard line. And that is number 5, Brady Stuyvesant. He's going to cut it upfield, and he's going to get hit and dropped at about the 23-yard line. And there comes a flag. You know, both teams are just hitting, and they're just continue to hit after the whistle. You know, that time I saw the Freeport player after the whistle take the East Allegheny guy to the ground. But then I saw the East Allegheny guy retaliate, and I think that's who got called. So let's see. 40 seconds to play. Freeport does have all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, while they're discussing it, my team is also facing an AFC team, AFC East team this week. It's a Lions fan. They're facing the Patriots.
Oh, and I think Mac Jones is questionable. I thought he was going to be out earlier in the week, but now it looks like he may play.
DeAndre Swift also looking like he won't be playing.
Personal foul, and they did call it on Freeport.
Yep.
So that time, good job by the officials to get the first man, because I did not see the flag until I saw the East Allegheny player retaliate, but they did see the Freeport man start that. So that is first down. And we have MLB playoffs going on as Josh Bell hits a 2-run home run. Yes, Josh Bell, the extra ex-Pirate, who is now a San Diego Padre, to give the Padres an early lead on the Mets.
I remember that guy.
40 seconds to play. Freeport at their own 11. What do you think here, Brandon? Just knee the ball and go to the half? And be up 21-13?
I think
I mean, you played a pretty solid first half. You're up 8. You're on your own 11-yard line.
I think at your most daring, you run it.
Maybe
a Ben Lane.
And that's what happened, Brandon. They took a knee, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first half. So at the end of the first half here at Freeport Area Junior Senior High School, we have the Freeport Yellowjackets 21 and the East Allegheny Wildcats 13. I am Doug Flanders along with Brandon Schreckengost, and we are going to be take a quick break. We're going to come back, and we're going to show you guys the band. And thank you for joining us here on High Top Sports Network.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
In Ford City, talk to State Farm agent Ryan Bowser today.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. T-Bones. T-Bone. T-Bone. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday. Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound. Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser. The meat keeps on rolling. The hair is sprankled.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday. $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on and help you hashtag save on meat. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com. Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of Shop and Save's specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now.
Welcome back to High Top Sports, everyone. I'm Brandon Treckengoss. Alongside me is Dougie Fresh, Doug Flanders, and we have the band on the field, so please enjoy the halftime show.
was their mega hit, Move-On.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Freeport Yellowjackets swimming team has a table set up outside of the main gate. They're selling bucket hats tonight. Step on outside to support this wonderful Yellowjacket organization, and I promise they will let you back into our second half. The Freeport girls basketball program operates a concession stand in the northeast corner of Yellowjacket Stadium. Their specials tonight include nachos, hot dog, and buffalo chicken dip. They have some Chick-fil-A sandwiches you might want to stop.
Are you tired of the same old Saturdays? Well, come on out to Don Martin's Lernerville Speedway on Saturday, September 17th for the Commonwealth Clash. Sprint cars invade Sarver, Pennsylvania for a jaw-dropping, blood-pumping, most exhilarating showcase of speed. Or purchase your tickets now at Lernerville.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. DeMond, owner of DeMond Chiropractic. We've been open for over 75 years and continue to provide high-level chiropractic care here in Armstrong County. And we are here to help you live your best life through all-natural chiropractic care. Come and see us.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
Welcome back to Freeport Junior Senior High School. We are at the half. The Freeport Yellowjackets lead East Allegheny Wildcats by a score of 21-13. We had an action-packed first half. We want to give you some stats. Ben Lane is up to 104 yards on the ground for Freeport. Gavin Croney has 9 carries for 28 yards and also 2 touchdowns. For East Allegheny, we have Michael Cahill. He has 4 carries for 63 yards. He also has 8 completions for 78 yards, and he has also caught a 20-yard touchdown. So, the Freeport got on the board first. Gavin Croney from 11 yards leads 7-0. Cahill made his touchdown catch of 20 yards, tied at 7. Ben Lane was able to answer, making it 14-7. Gavin Croney then was able to take the ball into the end zone for a 21-7 lead for Freeport. And then East Allegheny with a big score late to mark it down to a 21-13 ball game. Extra point was blocked. So that was Yusko with the touchdown. So a good first half of action. 2 5-1 football teams here at Freeport. And we're looking forward to a good second half. Again, Freeport able to hold that 8-point advantage. So if they can come out of this locker room and take control here in the third quarter, they should be able to walk away with this victory. I thought Freeport outplayed East Allegheny in the first half, but only an 8-point spread on the scoreboard.
I'd agree with you that they outplayed them for sure. I do believe Freeport gets the ball first, too, if I'm not mistaken, in the second half.
Yes.
So we'll see if they're able to come out running still. Give Ben Lane the ball. It seems like a pretty good formula, although I do want to see a nice Croney deep pass, just so I could stand up, applaud real quick, and sit back down.
So we want to thank you for joining us here on High Top Sports Network. I am Doug Flanders along with Brandon Schreckengoss. We just got to witness the Freeport band on the field. Another excellent halftime. It is military night here in Freeport. A lot of veterans on the field before the game. A nice tribute. And it is getting rather chilly here at Freeport. So we're going to see if that plays a factor. Still no rain. It is rather crisp, like I said. I'm going to check the forecast real quick.
Rain pass over?
Yes, I see no rain in the future. So we should be okay here. We are at 3:15 to play here at the half. So for Doug Flanders and Brandon Schreckencost, we are going to take you away here for another commercial, and we'll be right back on High Top Sports Network.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hey, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. We're here tonight at the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. T-Bone. Woo! Guys, that's right. It's $5 Sushi Wednesday. Produce sale. Bananas. 45 cents a pound. Pork turkeys. You know why we're doing pork turkeys? We're doing a fundraiser. The meat keeps on rolling, the hair is sprankled.
You know what day it is today. It is Sushi Wednesday, $5 sushi rolls today.
We're getting inspired. Come on, help me hashtag save on me. And we're pumped up because we are less than 24 hours away from Camp Out for Community tomorrow. Like and share, like and share. So like and share, like and share. Help spread the word. Just make sure you like and share. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us. Can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Steffi's Country Catering prepares home-style made-from-scratch dishes that will have you convinced Mom made it. Whatever the occasion, Steffi's Country Catering will have you coming back for every event year-round. Find us on Facebook to place an order or to see our Sunday specials, or call 724-54-85047.
Since we're not allowed to tailgate, the deli at Franklin Village Shop and Save is getting ready to couchgate. It may be even better than being at the game. Since you have to stay home, treat yourself to delicious foods from our deli. Do you like barbecue ribs? We've got them. How about fresh roasted chicken legs? That's one of Shop and Save's specialties. We make salads and wraps, meat and cheese trays, and more. So before you get comfy on the couch and enjoy the game, stop by Franklin Village Shop and Save and pick up delicious, ready-to-eat food now. Life doesn't slow down when the everyday aches and pains have you sidelined. So get back on the field sooner with the care of Olson Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Olson and his staff treat a variety of conditions for patients of all ages. Don't jeopardize your quality of life and the moments along the way. Let Olson Chiropractic help you find the healthier, younger you. Call Olson Chiropractic at 724-548-1040 to schedule a consultation or see a full list of services online at olson-chiro.com.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
In Ford City, talk to State Farm agent Ryan Bowser today.
Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grand Street Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 to 60-minute sessions, and you can also sign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome back to High Top Sports Network. We are at the half here at Freeport High School with the Freeport Yellowjackets 21, the East Allegheny Wildcats 13.
Look at that catch.
I am Doug Flanders along here with Brandon Schreckengost.
Dougie Fresh, what's up?
Yeah, out-of-town scores. We have the Mars Fighting Planets 33, Kiski area 7. We have the Armstrong Riverhawks 31, the Indiana Indians 7. We have the Northern Cambria Colts 21, the West Shamokin Wolves 13. We have the Highlands Golden Rams 24, and the Woodland Hills, I forget what Woodland Hills is, but they only have 7. Leechburg leads Jeanette 24-7. So those are your out-of-town scores here on the High Top Sports Network.
I've been watching this game of catch going on midfield, you know. I'm invested. So Doug, if you're the Freeport coach during halftime, what are you telling your team?
If I'm the Freeport coach, I'm saying you guys had a great first half. Nothing extra after the whistle. Play with your head, and you are the better team. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep running up the middle and put the ball in the end zone. Execute on offense.
Yeah, and as East Allegheny coach, I would be telling them, hey, we're pretty lucky it's this close, if we're being honest. Couple of lucky calls, couple of plays our way. Let's go out there, let's be fired up, but not anything sloppy after the whistle, as you mentioned.
Right.
Both teams need to watch that after the whistle, extracurricular activity. And let's get some discipline out there. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, the officials hopefully have warned both these teams. You know, we're not going to put up with anything after the whistle because we've had several post play penalties. And if I'm East Allegheny, I'm saying, hey guys, we did not play our best half of football. We're only down 8, so we could definitely get the job done here at Freeport. Like I said, both teams coming in 5-1. You know, Freeport for the season has scored 169 points and has only given up 92. So that defense has been very stingy with that 5-1 record. And once again, Brandon, they've given up 13. So, you know, they came in scoring on an average 28.2, and they've given up 15.3. So East Allegheny does have weapons out there, mainly the quarterback, Mr. Michael Cahill, and he has shown to be everything that we thought he was.
Now, I can tell you as a Detroit Lions fan, it does not matter how good your offense is. If your defense can't stop the ball, then you'll lose. It doesn't matter if you put 45 points.
Yeah. Update, Armstrong now up 40-7 on Indiana.
That's it?
Yeah. So Riverhawks looks like they're going to push their record as well, undefeated in section play.
Good for them.
Yep. So we're getting ready to start the second half here at Freeport. 21-13 ball game. Winner goes to 6-1. Winner goes to 2-0 in the Class 3A Allegheny 6 Conference. Both these teams obviously looking in good shape to enter the WPIL playoffs here in a couple weeks. Next week, Freeport will be at home again, hosting the Knock Knights, who are currently 0-6. And East Allegheny will travel to Deer Lakes for a much tougher contest. Deer Lakes currently 1-0 and 3-3 overall. So East Allegheny is going to get this kicked away. Freeport back to return. It is now time for the start of the third quarter, and we are underway in the second half. Boot comes down about the 5-yard line, and that is, I think, is that Ben Lane? No, that was Stuyvesant, and he is going to be tackled at, it looks like, his own 18-yard line.
Not the best return today.
Yeah, nice job by East Allegheny coverage unit there. So Freeport, definitely their worst field position here of the game, as they had some very short fields there in the first half. So ball on the 18, it's 1st and 10, Yellowjackets. If they could march this down the field to start the third quarter, they would show East Allegheny they're in full control of this ball game.
They're in a
so
formation.
Quick handoff. That is Ben Lane, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He had 104 yards in the first half, and we're going to add another probably 2 yards on that maybe.
That was the play where he had the big run in the first half, Doug. I don't know if you noticed the formation there or not. It's the exact same play. They ran twice for good yardage.
Yeah. So East Allegheny probably talked about that at the half. Brandon tried to shore that up. So good job by the Wildcats. 2nd and 8, Freeport. And there's a direct snap. Croney, he finds room. Ooh, nice pop there. But it's going to be enough for a first down. Good job by Croney to hold on to that football. You know, the last couple weeks I've noticed on those runs, Croney has been limping. He's been getting hit. But I see no signs of that tonight. He looks to be full strength, and he's really running the ball well up the middle for the Yellowjackets.
It's a good thing for Freeport. Have your starting quarterback full health.
1st and 10, Freeport at their own 32-yard line. It's handoff. It's Ben Lane over the right side. He has running room, and he's going to get, let's call it 7. It's going to take it up to the Freeport 39-yard line. So Freeport on the move, methodically running the ball to start this second half. Clock winding. We're at 10:30 to play here in the third quarter. Freeport leading 21-13. Second and 3. Croney out of the gun. And it's direct snap right up the middle. And this time he is going to be drilled and dropped. So we're going to call that a loss of 2 yards on the play. Nice job by East Allegheny. They know they got to shore up that interior running game. So 3rd and 5 for Freeport. 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter. So can East Allegheny get off the field and have a possession to try to tie up this game, Brandon?
That'd be a good start for them.
We have trips to the near side, and he's going to roll this way. He's going to be looking out in the flat. And that is almost intercepted. Really nobody was open there, Brandon. And that was number 23, Nate Welko, and he is able to stop that threat. So, yes, East Allegheny is able to get off the field.
I believe Stuyvesant was his intended target there, who was behind 23. Just, I don't know. It wasn't.
Yeah. Very fortunate that that ball hit the ground. That could have been intercepted.
A little too forced for my liking.
So, that brings out Mr. Wetzel, and he's going to look to punt it away here with 9:46 to play. 21-13 Freeport. East Allegheny, I cannot believe this. They're going to have a possession here to try to tie this ball game up, Brandon. He's got plenty of time, and there's the boot, and it's a wobbly boot, and it is going to take a Freeport roll and go out of bounds at, looks like, the East Allegheny 27-yard line. So East Allegheny will take over 1st and 10, trailing 13-21. So good job by the East Allegheny defense. And now let's see what they've saved up here in the second half. What kind of adjustments did East Allegheny make? They have a possession to really make this an exciting football game. First and 10, East Allegheny. That is Cahill out of the gun. Trips to the near side. Man comes in motion, and they're going to give it to him. And that is number 18, Jarrell Steele. Jarrell Steele's going to fight up the sideline. He's going to get a few yards, but he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
I believe that is the exact same play they started the last half with.
Yeah. So that is going to be 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. They love to run that Jarrell Steele wide, Brandon. That seems to be what they're doing every time he gets the ball.
Yeah, and whenever you come out after half or to start the game, you do kind of have a script, like 5-10 plays that you want to run kind of in order as long as they go on schedule. We'll see if they stick to that script.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 7. Second and 7, East Allegheny at their own 30-yard line. And once again, very similar to the first half, Brandon. It looks like they were able to get Freeport to jump. No, or is it going to be procedure? It looked like that's what they were trying to do, get them to jump, but unfortunately this time there was a procedure penalty.
I was going to ask, do you think getting them to jump off sides is part of the script? But
well, they did it in the first half, but this time movement on East Allegheny. So that makes it 2nd and we'll call it 12. 9:18 to play here in the third quarter. Freeport leading 21-13. So Cahill out of the gun. And it's going to be a quick pass out to number 3. It is caught. He turns it upfield, makes one man miss until Ben Lane is able to push him back. So nice job there by Brennan Rutledge to make that catch. He is going to be short of the first down. No, he's not. They're going to mark his forward progress, Brandon.
I think he's still just short.
What?
Or we're just going to casually walk around with the football.
I'm looking at the far side, and he has it marked way past, and then he marks it way short.
I thought.
Wow.
I thought it would be 3rd and 1.
Now I think East Allegheny is complaining because the man on the far side, Brandon, had him marked past the first down marker. The official with the ball decided to just walk around and then spot the ball short of the first down.
He said, hey.
And now the white hat comes in and said, yes, it is a first down. So.
When you say down, Sam?
Again, what? I don't understand what the man spotting the ball is doing.
Very interesting crew.
I coached a little powder puff, Brandon, in my day, and powder puff, I saw the officials walking around like that, but that should not happen in high school football. So here we go, 1st and 10, East Allegheny at their own 36. And there's a snap, and that's going nowhere. So, again, after the play, and there's the flag. I was waiting for it, Brandon. That was well after the play. So what happened was Freeport, Cahill rolled out. Freeport, a little extra. He's near the side. And then this East Allegheny player just comes in and just decks the kid.
Protector QB.
So we're sitting right beside the East Allegheny coaches, and they are not happy over here beside us.
I'm a little spooked. It's the appropriate time of the year.
Dead ball, personal foul against East Allegheny. And that is a good call. I saw that. That was ridiculous, to say the least. So that is a 15 yards. So you had a first down play where your quarterback rolls and gets no gain. Now you're going to push back 15 yards, and it was after the play. So that is going to make it 2nd and 25 now. So now, you have some distance here.
It's just a quarter of a football field.
Yeah, to pick up a first down. He drops back, and that's grounding. He's in the pocket, Brandon. This should be a loss of down. There it is. Yep. All right, so give the officials credit on that one, because what happened there was Cahill just dropped straight back. He was in the pocket, and he was under pressure. He was in trouble. He just threw it into the ground.
Yep.
And that is the definition of intentional grounding. You are intentionally not letting the defense sack you, and there was no receiver in the area.
Yeah.
So for those of you out there that aren't familiar with intentional grounding, a quarterback trying to avoid a sack under pressure where the ball does not get past the line of scrimmage is intentional grounding.
And no receiver in the area.
No receiver in the area. Big discussion.
Cahill's up there trying to tell him, 18 was there, 18 was there. He wasn't. Now he's going over to his sideline. I don't know, guys.
Yeah, it is. And, oh, my gosh. They just picked up the flag. Brandon.
You know what? 18 was there. Hey, it works sometimes.
Oh, my goodness. They picked up the flag.
Say your piece. They'll listen sometimes, I guess.
Well, you know how I started off the game right on the money? I've apparently been dead wrong probably like the last 4 calls. So, 3rd and 25. He drops back. He looks over the middle, has his man, and is caught well short of the first down.
These officials just aren't up to your powder puff standards.
Yeah, this is number 19, Steve Yusko. So that is a completion, but once again, the unsportsmanlike personal foul, Brandon, after the whistle kind of just stopped the drive.
Yeah. You remember powder puff? I was a cheerleader back then.
You actually admit that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I look pretty good in them short shorts. What can I say?
4th down. East Allegheny is going to punt this away. Winding clock, 7:40 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if we see another big boot. No, this one is straight up in the air, and it is caught at their Freeport 43-yard line. So that is where the Yellowjackets will take over. Both teams with 1 possession here in the 3rd quarter. Nothing doing. 21-13 Freeport.
Well, it did this time. You know what? Let's talk about a potential little high top sponsor read here. High Top Sports Network is excited to broadcast Freeport athletics this fall. If you or someone you know is a local business owner, they're interested in sponsoring High Top Sports Network coverage of Freeport athletics now or in the future, please contact staff at highsportsnetwork.com or by phone at 724-824-3554. There are also other ways you can get home High Tops.
So there's a handoff up the middle. Nice play there. That was number 1, Zach Clark. So Zach Clark's going to pick up 9. It's going to make it 2nd and 1.
And, of course, those other ways are Facebook and Twitter. We'll throw that out there real quick, too, Doug.
Yep. Sounds good. Oh, Excuse me. It is not
See, I was just trying to be efficient here with the generous
Again,
spotting.
the man that's spotting the ball is very interesting to me. Anyway, 1st and 10, Freeport. There's a handoff, Ben Lane, and Ben Lane's going to have running room over that right side, and he is rumbling down. It's going to be a nice gain. It's going to be another first down for Freeport. So Ben Lane is making big yardage tonight. This has been the best game I've seen this young man play in the few times I've been able to broadcast Freeport. He is finding all kind of running room over that right side. Freeport dominating. Give credit to those guys up front on that offensive line on the right side.
Well, the sign that they ran out of at the beginning of the game said, "Let's get ready to rumble," and he took it to heart.
Yeah, he was rumbling. 1st and 10, 6:45 to play. Freeport in East Allegheny territory. Up the middle was Crony, and he's going to go over the right side, and they're going to pick up 4 yards, let's say. It's going to be 2nd and 6 at the East Allegheny 30-yard line. So 2nd and 6, Freeport, 6:20 to play here in the third quarter. The Yellowjackets are on the move. They're holding an 8-point lead. 21-13 Freeport. Crony out of the gun. And it's a handoff. And that is Zach Clark. Zach Clark is going to pick up some yards. Let's give him 4. Let's make it 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2. I think this is 4-down territory for the Yellowjackets. I mean, they are up 8. They do have a good kicker. If they get stopped here, they could possibly bring Wetzel on, try to get it to a 2-score ball game. But the way they're running the ball, Brandon, I would just continue to run the ball down their throat.
Yeah.
So
that's my expert analysis. I agree with you.
Yep. 3rd and 2, Freeport. Crony out of the gun. Let's see if this is a Crony up the middle or if he's going to elect to maybe pass. Nope, he's going to hand it off and over the left side. And there's a fumble. Big play there for East Allegheny. It looked like Zach Clark coughed it up, and it is. So huge turn of events there for East Allegheny. Exactly what they needed. Freeport marching toward a score. Give credit to that East Allegheny defense. Put the helmet on the football. I watched that baby pop out, Brandon.
Oh, I got to take it back. Don't run it in.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats.
They should have passed like I always knew they should have.
No. They were doing what they were supposed to do. So big turnover there for the Wildcats. Stops that Freeport drive. 21-13, East Allegheny dodges a bullet. They're going to take over at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Wildcats.
You know, for a team called the Wildcats, they don't run the Wildcat enough.
I agree. They should. He's going to look to pass. Cahill has his man, and it's through his hands. I mean, nice pass again. He had Brennan Rutledge. He had him, hit him in the hands. Brennan bobbles it, pops up in the air, and falls down incomplete. Just not holding on to the ball, Brandon.
Lucky that wasn't picked off. Because as a receiver, like the last thing you want to do is tip it up into the air.
Correct. Coaching staff just not happy beside us here. Cahill's doing everything, but he's even kind of in snake bit. Like, he should have way better numbers than he even has if those receivers could hold on to the ball. 2nd and 10, East Allegheny. This time it's a handoff up the middle. Not much there. That was number 11, Trey Jeter. And that tackle was made by number 22, Jackson Reiser.
And not to mention, Cahill's also had some huge runs brought back because of holding.
Yeah.
He's trying his best.
He's not getting a lot of help out there. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So, 4:40 to play. 3rd and what? 8? 3rd and 8,
the
3rd and 9.
scoreboard still has 10. I think it's 9.
Yeah. All right, 3rd and 9. Talk me into it.
All right.
He's back to pass. Cahill rolling. He should. Oh, he's looking deep. He has his man. Oh. You know, Brandon, he had all kind of running room there. And I understand he had number 19, Steve Yusko, breaking That's kind of that over route that we see all the time on NFL.
Yeah.
But I think if he just tucks that ball and runs, he may still be running.
Especially the way he runs.
Yeah.
But, like.
So he elected to throw. It is incomplete, and it's a 3-and-out for East Allegheny. So they're able to stop Freeport, but not able to move the ball.
And he was rolled out to his left. It's not an easy throw for a right-handed quarterback. Now, if that's Crony, then yeah,
Right.
take your shot. But
Yeah, he should have tucked that and run with his ability. He would have been tough to stop. So there's the punt, and it's a high boomer. Let's see a fair catch, and caught at the Freeport 45-yard line. Again, where he caught the ball, I thought it was a 44 or 43, but they're going to mark it to 45, so what do I know and what do I care? So 1st and 10, Freeport at the 45. This crew, I don't know. I don't see it.
we're just here, dog.
Yep.
We're just here.
So 1st and 10 at the 45 for Freeport.
Eyes in the sky. They don't care.
Yeah, I know my eyes are bad, so. 1st and 10, Freeport at the 45. Crony out of the gun. And there's a handoff, and that is Zach Clark. So I like that. You know, he just fumbled the ball. He said, you know what, Zach, we're going right back to you. No problem. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes, and that was just a good hit.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Whenever somebody makes a turnover, I like going right back to them, show them you still have confidence in them, and that helps them pick up their head. You know?
So it's only a gain of 1 yard, so it's now 2nd and 9. Freeport at their own 47-yard line. Clock is winding. We're at 3:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 21-13. Freeport still leads. No scoring here in the 2nd half. And this time he's going to look deep. He's going to look real deep, and he overthrows his man. He was looking for number 9, Parker Lucas, down the sideline, and that was just overthrown from the beginning. So at least he overthrew it because there was an East Allegheny defender lurking, looking for that ball as well.
Not too often you see him overthrow. He's normally pretty on the money, but he did at least put it where nobody could get it.
Yeah. 3rd and 9, Freeport at their own 47-yard line. Crony out of the gun. Play clock winding down, and that is illegal procedure against Freeport.
You don't sound too happy about that one.
No. There have been some penalties.
Are they playing rock, paper, scissors? What was that?
Let's see. They're going to push Freeport back. So that 3rd and, 9 now becomes
3rd and 13.
Or 3rd and 8 now becomes 3rd and 13. Makes it a little bit tougher. You know, I'd like to see Freeport maybe run that a little halfback pass. I feel like they're set up for it. I do not think East Allegheny will be disciplined, Brandon. I think that play would work against them. But we'll elect to see what they run. Nope. It's just going to be a 5-yard I don't like that play call.
Nope.
That's not going to do anything for you.
I'm in the same mind as you are here. Just uninspiring is how I like to phrase whenever I don't like the play calling. It doesn't tickle my fancy.
Yeah, that was going to be like a 3-yard out pattern on a 3rd and 13. It goes harmlessly out of play, so that is going to be a punt. 4th and 13, 3:31 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Wetzel back to punt for Freeport. And there's a snap. It's a good one. And there's the boot. It's a wobbler. It's going to take a Freeport bounce down at about the East Allegheny 18-yard line.
And Freeport did something there that East Allegheny just needs to take a quick note of. They waited till that ball was steady.
Correct. It stopped.
If it's rolling towards your opponent's end zone, unless it's at that 1-yard line, don't stop it.
Right. So East Allegheny will take over here. 3:21 to play in the 3rd quarter, trailing 21-13. East Allegheny Wildcats are given several chances here, Brandon, to tie this ball game up. So let's see if they can do something this time. Remember, the penalty is really what stopped the drive last time.
Yep. Both teams here seem to slow down a good bit in the second half.
So there's a handoff up the middle, and he's got running room. That is number 18. That is Jarrell Steele, and he is able to get, looks like 8 yards maybe. 2nd and 2.
I just wanted to make sure he didn't want to take a little trip around the
before spotting the ball. 2nd and 2, winding clock. We are now at 2:55 to play here in the third quarter. East Allegheny with the ball. 2:50 now. And this time it's up the middle, and they need to do this more, Brandon. There he goes. That was number 5. That was Michael Cahill. So nice pickup there. He's going to push the ball all the way to the East Allegheny 40-yard line.
I can't believe we don't see more of that.
Yeah. It's such a weapon. When he runs, man, he's just shot out of a cannon. Big strides and just flies down that field. He's tough to bring down. So 1st and 10, East Allegheny at their own 40. Cahill back. It's a handoff up the middle. And a minimal gain of maybe 2 yards. And that was Steele again. And what was weird about that one, Brandon, is Steele ran up the middle. I think that's the first time all night I've seen him run up the middle.
I believe you're right.
He's been running wide. It's been working. They're going to give him 3. So it's going to be 2nd and 7, 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. So East Allegheny on the move here, trying to string together some first downs, flip some field position.
That's a generous 3.
Oh, I agree. You just never know tonight where that ball's going to be spotted. Over the middle, it's tipped and incomplete. So that time there was pressure coming in on Cahill, and that looked like, who was that, Brandon? 20, is that 22?
I believe so.
22, Jackson Reiser. So Jackson Reiser's had a really nice game. I've called his name several times tonight on defense.
He blocked the extra point as well.
Yeah, he's really had a nice defensive game here for the Yellowjackets. 1:53 to play. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for East Allegheny. So this is a key situation. Can East Allegheny pick up this first down and keep the drive alive?
Cahill is over 100 passing.
Cahill over 100 passing. He's rolling out. He fires. He has his man. And it is dropped again. Number 19, Steve Yusko. And I'll tell you what, it's such a shame because Cahill could have unbelievable numbers, and his receivers just can't haul it in. It was nice low into the outside, Brandon, exactly what you want, or only a receiver can catch a football, and it just didn't come up with the play. It was going to be a first down also.
I don't know what to say except Cahill's trying his best.
Yeah. 4th and 8, punt formation for East Allegheny. 1:48 here in the third quarter. Still no scoring here in the second half. Freeport still holding that 21-13 lead. So let's see the punt.
Is Cahill the punter as well?
Well, the kid is super athletic. And now we have a flag. So what is the call here?
He just kind of pointed. Picture a trick play, a nice fake punt here by Cahill.
We had a handshake, Brandon. I'm dead serious. We had a.
Yeah, I saw it.
So they're going to call delay a game East Allegheny, and then I saw the officials talking to both teams, and we had a handshake. I don't know. All right. So that bracks them back, pushes them back 5 yards. It's going to be 4th and 13. Yeah, Mr. Cahill not only is the quarterback, not only can catch a touchdown, he can also punt the ball, and he's been punting, booting the ball tonight. And there's another big boot. Wow. And that's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
So he boots the ball toward the sideline, and it goes out of bounds at the Freeport 20. So what can this kid not do? Beautiful punt by East Allegheny. So 1:40 to play here in the third quarter. That is where Freeport will take over, still holding this 21-13 lead. 43-yard punt with no return. Freeport first and 10 at their own 20. Who is going to be able to break on the scoreboard here in the second half to take control? And there's a handoff over the right side. There he goes. Uh-oh. Nice run. Running through tacklers. Strong run. Who is that, Brandon? That was... Who was that? That was number 6. That was Ben Lane. Give him another 20, Brandon. That was a 20-yard gain, and that was a tough run. Wow. From the 20 to the 40. Ben Lane just racking up yardage here tonight. First and 10, Freeport at their own 40. 1:10 to play here in the third quarter. Tackle was made by number 2, Caleb Mills, on that play for East Allegheny. So there's a handoff, quick hitter, up the middle.
Zach Clark.
And that is Zach Clark. Give him 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for Freeport.
Kind of got a nice little 1-2 punch going here.
Yep. Freeport definitely has the advantage on the lines. East Allegheny has some size, but Freeport's been able to do whatever they wanted on the ground.
We're under 40 seconds left here in the third quarter.
If Freeport could march down and put this in the end zone, Brandon, I think that would be enough tonight. But let's see, they're a long ways away. There's Ben Lane over the right side again. He's got running room. There he goes. Look at the tough run. Mr. Lane has come to play today. He is going to take that ball all the way to the East Allegheny. Oh, my. Here we go. East Allegheny. I knew he was going to mark it in the wrong place. I knew it. 39.5-yard line, even though I thought he was up well past the 38, but that's okay. Okay, first and 10. Close enough. First and 10, we're at the 39, we'll call it. 15 seconds to play. And there's a handoff to Zach Clark. He's going to cut it back, take it upfield. Nice run. Give him about 7 yards. That is going to take the ball to the East Allegheny 32-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. So no scoring here in the second half. No scoring in the third quarter. Freeport is on the move, leading 21-13.
And Doug, as you know, we couldn't do this without our sponsors. Our scoreboard sponsor tonight is Steffi's Country Catering. The Friday night lights are once again shining brightly, and that means Steffi's Country Catering is ready to fill your tailgate with the best home-cooked food in the area. Call them to cater any event, big or small, whether it's a football tailgate, a fall wedding, or a family reunion. It's a guarantee that Steffi's Country Catering will leave your guests satisfied and stuffed. Make it a point to check out their weekly Sunday takeout special, and remember, Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order. Mention High Top Sports Network for a special 10% discount when you choose Steffi's Country Catering for your next event. Call Terry at 724-548-5047 or search Steffi's Country Catering, located at 603 Reestone Road in Adrian, on Facebook to place your order today.
Good stuff, Brandon.
Yeah, it might be a little bit late today, but call them anyway. So, yeah, we're in Freeport where everything's made up and the spot doesn't matter.
Some interesting calls in this game, some interesting spots. We've had a little bit of everything tonight, but Freeport still holding that 21-13 advantage.
Got a change of field direction.
Freeport now in East Allegheny territory. It is 2nd and 3. They are on the move. I do believe if Freeport can punch this ball in the end zone, Brandon, that should be enough tonight to give the Yellowjackets their win. So let's see what's going to happen. There's a handoff up the middle. Guess who? Ben Lane. Big yardage, Brandon. Big yardage. He's going to go all the way down to the East Allegheny 14-yard line, it looks like.
There was only one man to beat, and that one man ended up getting him.
Yep, I'd love to see Ben Lane finish off this drive. For the night he's had, Brandon, he has 1 touchdown so far. I'd love to see him get another one. He deserves it. He's well over 100 yards. We'll get the official total here at the end of the game, but boy, is he having a nice game. So, wow, he is up to 184 yards rushing, people. Wow. There's a direct snap to Crony up the middle. Crony, big gainer. He's going to pick up 9. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1, I believe, at about the 5. So 2nd and 1 at the 5-yard line for Freeport. Wow, Ben Lane at 184.
Sometimes that 2nd and 1 could be a 1st and 10.
So, yeah, 2nd and 1. Let's see what Freeport elects to do here. There's a handoff, right side. He is going to go untouched into the end zone. And Brandon, that was number 6, Ben Lane. So that's exactly what I kind of expected. And, I mean, there was no resistance there at all. Ben Lane is untouched into the end zone for the Freeport touchdown.
That's right.
Freeport 27, East Allegheny 13.
I mean, that's what you said.
Yep, I mean, I can see it from up here. They're just going to continue to run that ball. They have that advantage. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. So, with 10:58 to play here in the 4th quarter, Freeport is going to extend their lead to 28-13. Danger time for East Allegheny. They are really going to have to get their act together on offense and try to get a score if they want to have a chance to stay close to the Yellowjackets.
Interested to see what they do here. You know it'd be wild, Doug. if Freeport came up here and kicked an onside.
No way, Brandon. They're kicking it deep. The way their defense has played this year, especially these last I don't know how many games, but several games, Freeport should have this one salted away, I believe. You know, East Allegheny came in with a 5-1 record, but I think there's no doubt tonight that Freeport has been the better team on this field.
I say you're right. I'm not going to read the entire thing here because the event happened, but check out for future events at Lernerville Speedway, located at 313 North Pike Road in Sarver. You can go to their website, lernerville.com, and find out about future events that you're going to want to go to. It's a fun time there.
Interesting stat here tonight, Brandon.
Yep.
100 years ago yesterday, Freeport played their first football game and lost to Natrona 12-0.
Natrona had a high school. Huh?
I bet you did not know that before tonight.
No, before tonight, no.
So, little fun fact for you guys out there listening on High Top Sports Network. We're full of fun facts.
12-0.
Yeah, 12-0. So I always like to give little tidbits. So here we go. Freeport to kick the ball away, and Brandon, I must have missed something because they're kicking from the 45. So there's a low liner. Oh, boy, it's going to be right to the East Allegheny man, and he's going to bring it up the middle, and it's going to be a great return out to about the 29-yard line. So there must have been some more stuff after the play.
Everything's made up in the spots don't matter, Doug. We know this. We figured it out. They're playing whose football is it anyway down there. I can do this all night.
So 1st and 10, East Allegheny at their own 29-yard line. 28-13. Let's see if East Allegheny can draw something up. I'm waiting for the Cahill to run receiver again.
I'm shocked he hasn't. I mean, it's 1 for 1. It's a pretty good success rate. Maybe run him a screen. Let's reset that play clock.
They reset the play clock. Here we go.
Raise the sky.
Cahill back. Quick pass.
Slant. Broke it up.
I know you're not going to believe this, Brandon, but it appeared to be dropped by number 18, Jarrell Steele.
I'm going to at least give Riser a little credit on the breakup there. A little bit.
Yeah, that pass was not as crisp as the other ones we've seen tonight.
It was in his hands. You should catch that, but there was at least contact.
Yes. So credit Freeport's defense. We'll give them credit on that. 2nd and 10. 10:47 to play here in the 4th quarter. Freeport now leading 28-13.
On a little extra discussion. will steal. And Yesko. Wonder if the ball's going to go their way.
No, he's looking to the other side. And that is incomplete. So that pass was broken up. That time he was looking for number 3, Brennan Rutledge. Gavin Croney is able to break that up on defense. And yes, we have a flag. So let's see what the call is.
I've seen that dirty laundry a lot tonight.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Freeport. So it was going to be 3rd and 10 East Allegheny. Big penalty there. That's what you call a drive starter, Brandon. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and that is going to move East Allegheny all the way to their own 44-yard line.
Yeah, that's the best reception they got this drive.
Yeah. We've had a lot of flags in this ball game. It is 1st and 10 East Allegheny at their own 44. They are down 2 scores, so they really need to get a touchdown here. There's a quick handoff. That's Steele. He's got running room up the middle. He cuts it back to the outside. Steele around the end. Who's going to catch him? Oh, we have a big flag now, and that's a good call. So what happened was Steele able to cut back, and the East Allegheny blocker just leveled one of the Freeport Yellowjackets, so that's going to push it back. Now that was well downfield, so let's see where they spot the football. Holding against East Allegheny. Now, to me, that wasn't holding. That was an illegal block.
I mean,
so let's see. Yeah. Again, Brandon, okay. Okay. They're right. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. The spot of the foul was well downfield, so they're going to put it back. So now it is 1st and 5 because it was so far downfield.
Looks like it might be 6.
6, 1st and 6. Okay.
$10:30 left here in the 4th.
Then we have more discussion. The white hat is now talking to the East Allegheny coach out on the field.
Audience is not happy that the clock is stopped.
Can't run the clock until they give you the whistle. The white hat wants the ball and the clock to be started.
This crowd is very upset for being up 2 scores.
$10:30 to play. There's the snap, back, and there goes the run, and there he is brought down. That time he had some vision, Brandon. If he had a little better vision, he'd have been able to cut it here to the outside, had a big gainer. But Cahill unable to get outside. So there, he's still going to pick up probably 3 yards, 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
Ball now in Freeport territory at the Freeport 48-yard line.
Yeah, I agree with you. If he got outside, I think he's another 10, 15 yards down the field. But
9:55 to play here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 2 Freeport, or 2nd and 2 East Allegheny. Direct snap. There he goes, Brandon. There he goes, shot out of a cannon, and it can't bring him down until he gets to the Freeport 34-yard line. And again, Brandon, I think that's there for East Allegheny if they continue to do it. So 1st and 10, Wildcats down to the Freeport 33-yard line. 9:38 to play. Freeport leading 28-13. Cahill out of the gun. He's back. He's looking. Quick hitch outside. Caught. Forward progress is going to mark.
That's a flag way up in the air.
Forward progress is going to be stopped at about the 30.
Forward progress is a myth now.
We have another flag. And East Allegheny was celebrating, so I'm assuming this is against Freeport. And you're not going to believe this, but it's dead ball, personal foul, Freeport. How many of those penalties have we seen tonight? And he's been ejected. So I don't know what happened.
I didn't see any.
Wow. Wow. So White Hat now coming over to the Freeport coach. I'm not sure who that was, but he has been ejected.
I haven't seen anybody come off the field yet. Oh, never here.
And now there is a super long discussion.
Yeah.
So
we're just kind of taking in the atmosphere, listening to the chatter, I guess.
That ball is going to be moved 15 yards downfield toward that end zone, Brandon, when we come back to play. So that is going to take it. Let's see how far this ball is going to move. It is going to go all the way down to the Freeport 15-yard line. So a big play here in this football game. That I believe that is 2 15-yard penalties on Freeport. The roughing the passer, which was the drive starter, if you remember, and now the ejection. So 1st and 10 East Allegheny, and there goes Cahill up the middle. But give Freeport credit. That was number 22. So that was Jackson Reiser again, Brandon.
Yes.
He stops the play. So we're going to call it no gain. 2nd and 10. That's the first time they've been able to stop Cahill on that play up the middle.
Yep, and Freeport needs to, after making those tackles, just get up and walk away.
Yep. 2nd and 10, East Allegheny at the Freeport 15-yard line. They are in the red zone, down 28-13. If they can punch this ball in the end zone, we're going to have a tight ball game. Rolling out.
Oh.
Cahill, throw it away if you're not there. It's up in the air, and it's out of play. That's going to be incomplete, out of bounds.
Yeah.
So probably the best case scenario because that was kind of a jump ball situation.
I don't know why you would assign a play for your right-handed quarterback to roll out to the left like that in this situation. It's not an easy throw.
Yeah. Again, I'd rather see him just tuck it down and run if he's running that way. 3rd and 10, East Allegheny at the 15. Brandon, this has to be 4-down territory if you're the Wildcats.
There's no other scenario you can go with here.
So 3rd and 10, and it's a handoff, and he's dead. Nice job there by Jarrell Steele because that was looking like a big loss, and he ended up getting 1 yard. So it's going to be 4th and 9 at the Freeport 14.
Did you see Rise here help out the offensive lineman?
Yeah.
What a classy guy.
He's had a tremendous game. So 4th and 9 for East Allegheny. 7:57 to play, down 28-13. Play clock winding. And we have a stoppage. Timeout Freeport. So 4th and 9, timeout Freeport.
Let me give a quick thank you to our last sponsor.
Why don't you?
Of the night here, Armstrong Indoor Athletics, located at 132 South Grant Avenue in downtown Katanning, offers a state-of-the-art training facility and top-tier instruction to be experienced by experienced coaches to help turn your youngster into the best baseball or softball player they can be. Batting cage and bullpen lane rentals are available for 30 and 60-minute sessions, and you can assign your baseball or softball player up for private hitting, pitching, fielding, and catching instruction with our knowledgeable staff. Be sure to visit Armstrong Indoor Athletics online at aia.team or call them at 724-599-9761 for more information today. Once again, a little late, but
It's okay.
leave a message.
So, Freeport using their timeout, trying to get organized on defense. They know this is a very important play, as it is 4th down for East Allegheny in the red zone, trying to make this a one-score ball game. So let's see what they come up with. Cahill back, rolling to his right. He's got nothing. He fakes it, pulls it down, cuts back, and it's a big loss. That is going to be 57 for Freeport. That is Mason Lowe's. So the first time we've been able to call that young man's name tonight, and it's a great time for Freeport. He's going to keep that ball and give it back to the Yellowjackets. So nice job there. 7:43 to play. East Allegheny unable to get in the end zone. They had 30 free yards there, Brandon, and they still could not get in that end zone.
That's tough. That's devastating, and that might break morale.
So Freeport's defense, we've talked about it all season, able to shut down the Wildcats. Up 2 scores, 7:43. Brandon, let's roll this clock now. And I don't understand this, but we have a timeout, East Allegheny. Something that they might need to hold on to here as this game gets later into the game.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, there's no reason to call timeout there. 1st and 10, Freeport's on their own 26. You're wasting a timeout.
I just wanted to have a quick chat with you kids. Thought now would be a good time to discuss what we're doing after the game.
I don't know.
We're gonna go straight to the bus. We're not gonna fight anybody in the crowd.
Okay.
I've had talks with my coaches about that before. Back in the day, traveled to a rival, it was a little heated. Don't cause a scene after the game.
If you're Freeport, hold on to that football.
Yep.
You got to feel like East Allegheny's looking to strip this ball. Ben Lane, he's looking to possibly go over the 200-yard barrier here. Let's see. Oh, look at that, Brandon. Ben Lane to the right side, and there he goes. He's at the 50. He's gone. Ben Lane, no one's going to catch him as he got a huge touchdown. That's going to put this one away for the Freeport Yellowjackets. Freeport 34, East Allegheny 13. What a play for Freeport. Did I predict that, Brandon?
Yeah.
That is going to push Ben Lane to 263 yards tonight. Wow, what a performance. And Ben Lane is flat on his back over here on the sideline. And give that young man a rest because, wow, what a game. Looks like he has some cramps.
Ben Lane, he says GG easy.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've seen a performance like this, Brandon. 263. The young man has 7:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go for 300.
Have you ever seen a 300-yard performance live, Brandon?
I'm not sure I have.
Whew, I'm not sure I have, and I've watched a lot of football.
Watched a lot of football.
Okay, Mr. Wetzel on to attempt his 5th extra point of the night. Let's see if he can go 5 for 5, and you're not going to believe this, Brandon, but we have a flag.
I don't believe
you. What is the call now? Let's see. Offsides, East Allegheny. So they're going to move that ball closer to the end zone. Freeport does not matter. If the Freeport isn't going to matter, they're still going to kick the extra point.
Just got a little closer.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So, that is his 5th extra point of the evening. And with that, and 7:32 to play here in the 4th quarter, it is all Yellowjackets 35. The East Allegheny Wildcats 13. Freeport turning this one into a laugher, Brandon. A couple games ago, I said that I thought Freeport had the ability to run the table, win this conference, and enter the WPIAL playoffs with a great seeding. And Brandon, I think it's going to become, my prediction is hopefully going to come to reality here, because I'm looking at this schedule the rest of the way. I'm seeing Knock 0-6, then I'm seeing at Valley 1-5, and then finally they're going to end with Deer Lakes at 3-3. So a great opportunity here for Freeport. This will push them to 6-1. They could go in 9-1, Brandon, with that only loss being at Armstrong, which is no slouch at all. So could be a heck of a season here for the Yellowjackets.
Out of conference run too, so.
I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but things are looking really good here if you're a Freeport fan.
Oh, definitely. They're not even wearing their Vegas gold.
They're not even wearing the Vegas gold. They are wearing, Wetzel's wearing his aqua shoes, though, so I'm happy about that. So there's the kick, and it's going to be picked up at the 5-yard line. And that is going to be number 5, I guess, Michael Cahill. So not only does he catch passes, throw passes, run the ball, he returns kicks, too, as well. So East Allegheny will take over with 7:22 to play, down 35-13. So Freeport trying to pitch a shutout here in the second half.
I think they can.
Lane now up to 3 touchdowns as well on the evening. What a ball game.
That's a nice little underhand toss by the ref over to the sideline. Shocked he didn't walk it over though.
First and 10 East Allegheny. Cahill under all kind of pressure. That's going to fall incomplete. He just doesn't even have time to throw the ball now. I mean, this is all Freeport. This is an avalanche. Give credit to those guys up front. That time, big number 64, Jacob Bollinger, he was in there putting all kind of pressure. Number 56, Isaac Woods. Give some of these guys on the defense some credit here. I see number 9, Parker Lucas. I mean, there's a lot of guys up front, a lot of guys out there that's really doing a nice job for Freeport. A lot of times these linemen don't get enough credit for what they're doing, but they're putting all kind of heat on Mr. Cahill. And there's a quick handoff. A nice little stutter step. 18. Oh, nice cut again. He does not go out of bounds, and then he's going to be thrown out of bounds. So Jarrell Steele, the freshman, a bright future for that young man, because that's a big gainer. Pushed out by Stuyvesant and Lucas. It's going to make it 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, 35-13. Freeport in total control. 6:50 to play here in the 4th quarter. East Allegheny looking to try to get one in the end zone, get a score here. And there's Jarrell Steele. He's going to pick his way. He's going to be a first down. So he kind of reminded me of like Le'Veon Bell there, Brandon. He's kind of like picking his spots, dancing around, picking his hole,
pretty patient.
Getting a first down. So nice run there.
So I texted St. Dudak. He asked me if I'd ever seen a performance like Ben Lane. And I remember saying how he had a lot of good games. And I suppose I have, because he averaged 295 yards per game in his senior year.
Averaged?
That's what he said. His senior year, he averaged 295 a game.
Well, we'll see if Mr. Lane gets one more opportunity before this clock expires, because this could be a heck of a. I mean, it's already been a heck of a night, but.
And he tells me his best game, his best performance is 292 yards against play.
Okay, so Ben Lane is approaching that number, so we're going to see what happens. 5:55 to play, 2nd and 9 for East Allegheny. So he's back, he rolls, and there's a man, he's able to dodge him, then he throws it to no one out of bounds.
That's the right call.
So that is incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Cahill seems to be frustrated, Brandon. He just, you know, he's under all kind of pressure from Freeport every play.
I can't blame him.
Yeah.
He's literally trying to put his team on his back, and it's not working.
3rd and 9, East Allegheny at their own 48-yard line. He's back. It's an option. He's going to keep it, and he's going to be thrown to the turf. Big number 22. And guess who? Jackson Reiser once again. He is in there every time.
Heard that name before.
4th and 9. East Allegheny definitely has to go for this. 5:15 to play.
Yep.
35-13. So let's see what happens. Clock is now under 5 minutes. 4th down, last chance, East Allegheny. He's back. He throws, and the receiver is laying on the ground. Incomplete. That time, number 57 for Freeport. That was Mason Lowe's once again in the backfield. So Freeport will take over on downs. 35-14. This has turned into a Freeport blowout. Ben Lane is back on the field, Brandon.
Yeah, give him 300. I'm here for it.
So the ball is posted at the 48-yard line. Let's see if we see Ben Lane coming to the right side again.
It's been strong so far.
We have a kid running on the field without a helmet on, Brandon.
Hey, you normally want that helmet on whenever you're coming out there, Mr. Inks. Yeah, why not?
Timeout, Freeport.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, they were scared. They saw the kid come. They saw.
No, here's what happened.
They saw
I
Austin
think
Inks coming out without a helmet.
East Allegheny, I believe, just put the JVs in. So Freeport called a timeout, and they are going to do the same thing. I think this is turning into a JV game now, Brandon, with the last 4:48 to play.
All right.
So good move by both teams because there's no sense in getting anyone hurt. Yes, the JVs are now in the game. There's no sense, you know, Ben Lane's his total's gonna end tonight. What a ball game. But it's now a JV game. This game has been decided. And there's number 28. So number 28, that is Amos Glenn. He's a 9th grader, 5'5". He's gonna get the carry.
I like my theory. They saw Inks coming out, no helmet. They're like, wow, that kid's scary.
So I believe they will have their JV game tomorrow, so they're getting a little preview of what you're going to see for Freeport and East Allegheny. 4:20 to play here in the 4th quarter.
Ben Lane's on the sidelines probably like, hey, are you sure I can't go out there for my 300?
Yeah. So there's a snap, and it's a direct run up the middle. That is number 16, Drew Ross. So Drew Ross, his first action here tonight. He's going to get a few yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, 3:44 to play here in the 4th quarter. Freeport 35, East Allegheny 13. So there's the snap. It's high. It's going to be handed off. Nice little cut. And that was number 23, Dawson Galliot. and he is also a ninth grader. So we have a lot of ninth graders in the ball game, running the ball down the field for Freeport. First down, clock winding, 3:20 to play here in the fourth quarter.
There's no reason to stop the clock at any point.
Nope, just keep running the ball. Let's get out of here without injury. So it's going to be a nice win for Freeport on Military Night. They're going to push their record up to 6-1 overall, 2-0, and they have full control of this Greater 6 Allegheny Conference. So Drew Ross with another carry, give them 8, 2:48 to play. Freeport continuing to run down the field, keep the clock moving. Nothing fancy here. 2nd and 3, 25-yard line. There is no doubt in my mind, Brandon, that Freeport is the class of this 3A Allegheny 6 conference this year.
Oh, they proved it tonight.
Yeah. So there's a handoff, and this time Ross is going to be tackled. That was number 15. So Brendan Loya, freshman for East Allegheny with the tackle. 2 minutes to play, 3rd and 2 for Freeport.
A lot of passion in this game. You could see it with all the personal fouls. Both teams came to play. Freeport's got the better of it tonight.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in a rematch.
Yeah. First half, felt like Freeport was in control, but East Allegheny was able to keep it close. Second half, I felt like Freeport was in control, and East Allegheny was not able to keep it close.
Yeah.
Amos Glenn tackled on that play for he didn't have a lot of room there. It's going to be 4th down. Just keep your offense on the field. One more first down, and this game will be over. Let's see if Freeport can convert and get a first down and end this ball game.
Ben Lane, big story of this game. 263.
Yeah, I would love to know what Ben Lane's best varsity game is of his career, the senior. This might be his record. So there's the snap, there's the handoff, and that is going to do it, Brandon, because that is going to be a first down, 20 seconds, or down to the 20-yard line. They're going to reset the chains. 51 seconds. It should be 2 knees, and we're out of here.
I agree. Unless they really want to let them have fun, but, let's not do it.
Yep.
We got the victory. Let's get out. Reiser, awesome defensive performance.
Yeah, give Reiser credit, man. His name was all over the place.
Extra point.
Zach Clark with another nice game. But the story tonight was Ben Lane. Then there's a false start. So that's going to push Freeport back, I believe, 5 yards.
The refs just wanted to get one more flag in.
Plenty of penalties in this ball game. It was all Freeport from the get-go. I will recap the scoring here at the end of the contest. But Yellowjackets have a lot of seniors, and those seniors came to play. The camo uniforms showed a lot of life, brought a lot of life to this Freeport team as they dominated East Allegheny. They're getting a lot of standing ovation here from this crowd. And that's the ball game. So,
how upset this crowd was 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. So, from Freeport area, junior, senior, high school, the Freeport Yellowjackets 35, the East Allegheny Wildcats 13. Freeport moves to 6-1 on the year, 2-0 in conference. East Allegheny will drop to 5-2, 1-1 in the conference. Freeport got on the board first. Croney from 11 yards, 7-0. East Allegheny comes back with Cahill's catch, making it 7-7. Ben Lane gets his first touchdown from 2 yards to make it 14-7. Gavin Croney gets his second touchdown of the game, pushing it to 21-7. East Allegheny responds with a touchdown to Mr. Yusko, 21-13. Extra point was blocked. That's where we sat at the half. Third quarter, no scoring. Both teams fighting for yardage, still 21-13. Fourth quarter was Mr. Lane. I think Freeport possibly wore down East Allegheny. He scores to make it 28-13, and then Mr. Lane breaks a huge run, making it 35-13, and that was our final score. So great game here for the Yellowjackets. They will they will be at home to face the winless Knock Knights next week. Like I said, they have Knock at home, then they are at Valley, and then they are home to Deer Lakes before they enter the WPIL playoffs. For East Allegheny, they'll drop to 5-2. They will head to Deer Lakes next week, so it's not going to get easy because Deer Lakes is a formidable opponent. They then have Knock at home, and they will finish at Shadyside Academy. So, I want to thank you for joining us here tonight on High Top Sports Network. Brandon, any final words?
I was trying to get them out during that final drive. I like to say my piece whenever the game's out of the way. I guess all I can say is thank you for tuning in. We can't do this without you.
Yeah, for sure. And we hope you join us next week. We hope you join us the rest of the season here on High Top Sports Network. For Doug Flanders and Brandon Schreckengost, we are signing off, and make sure you be safe.